not
We're
16 inches.
time,
Let me finish.
Time.
The pen is not 16 inches. It's actually 15.00957. And the only person that can actually give you the true value of this is the God. And so what I'm saying is forever, your claim is that no human will ever be able to know truth values. And I'm claiming we can get as close as we can to it. And with the help of an objective entity, we'll get to the sufficiency that we need.
You cannot prove there's an objective entity. We're not objective entities. By all measures, we operate as if morality is subjective because it is to us in our day from every perspective. We only interface with morality through a subjective lens. You can claim that God has an objective morality. Maybe you're right, maybe you're wrong, but it's pure speculation.
I'm right.
And even if you are right about that, we have no way of accessing that. And even if we could access that, guess what? It's still subjective because God's deciding arbitrarily. God's deciding arbitrarily.
Can we continue, or what happened, Grid? We're waiting on you, Grid.
You have 15 seconds left.
Okay.
All right. Well, yeah. So basically, what the Grid finalized point was saying that, even if everything you said is true and everything is correct, that everything has its true value and all objective morality is actually only has the true value of itself. It doesn't matter because God is the one that gave the value. Therefore, it was subjective.
Okay. Stop talking.
He changed his whole argument at the end.
Time for the judging. As always, guys, comments after the judging. I'm going to go to OG first.
Where's Jay? That's weird.
Dusty, you can leave. Like, you won't feel bad if you lose, right, Dusty?
OG, you there?
Yeah, could you hear me?
I can now.
Okay.
Go ahead and render your verdict.
I need to grab Jake.
I'm not beating the Dusty Acolyte allegation. I'm going to have to go with Dusty with this one. I didn't really understand Homie. It just sounded like it was a bunch of hubba-da-bada-hubba-da. I ain't even trying to be funny.
Can you can he at least claim? Can he actually steel man my argument to see if this judge knows what he's talking about?
No,
no. Actually, you're not supposed to talk to the judges at all. So please stop. Go ahead, OG. Finish up.
I couldn't really understand his argument. He spoke a little bit too fast for me.
So he's so stupid. So I lose.
Hey. Yeah, it's an automatic. Generically, it's an automatic loss when you disagree with the judges, but or contradict them. So, Grumple, please go ahead.
Marte has background noise.
That's Marte. Yeah. Okay, so
Marte, your mic's hot, man. Okay, thanks.
So intros, Minar. It sounded like you ran out of time. It sounded like a lot of word salad too. I could not make heads or tails of what the point was. Flo, bold strategy, Cotton. Indeed, he made it in 30 seconds, and then Minar during the course of it, before so intro got to his pen. Minar, it's analogy. He agreed with Flo. The game was over at that point. It was, they had us in the first half. Not gonna lie.
All right.
Flo.
And
Flo.
My friend Wrath, are you still there you go. Go ahead.
Yep. I don't know. I would honestly give Minar just for the content aspects. I think Dusty looks like he wants to go to bed anyways. So
wait, did you just vote for him because you think I want to go to bed?
No, but I do want to see a couple other people debate, so
okay.
He's just
run away?
funny to watch.
Minar run away.
Hold on. Did Minar just run?
Yes.
Looks like
rage quit.
Unless
he did do better, Dusty. I just
glass half full. Maybe he had a technical difficulty right at the moment when he realized he was losing.
So normally we get feedback, right? And like, the judges will give feedback about why that your argument was good or bad. The problem with Minar's argument is I understand where he was going with it. And if he had 15 minutes, he actually could have made a really good argument. Unfortunately, you have, and I even asked him, do you want to try and do that in 5 minutes? Okay. The Dusty, I've actually never seen anybody actually really, really lose the morality argument like Minar did. and that's impressive.
Shit is.
I've
Yeah,
never
was a
seen
speed
that.
run, Dusty. I'm gonna give it to you. That was a speed run. You said like 5 words, and
I know, and he gutted him. I mean, that was really bad.
We've had this debate before.
You and
I know.
Anar?
I'm surprised. Yeah, me and Minar have. I'm surprised he didn't like have anything new to bring to the table, because the whole thing hinges on God has to be there, and there's no way for him to demonstrate that.
All right, so
And there's no way for us. And there's no way for us to know. Like he's referencing information that we can't access, if it even exists. So.
yeah, well,
If y'all would like a debate topic or people to debate on the panel, hit the link. It's Grids. Go send a super chat to Grid to set up a debate if you would like a debate or to see 2 people on a panel debate. That would be awesome. Thank you.
a much better debate. So, but I think Dusty was concerned about the algorithm. So
That phrase is great.
Well, what I'm saying is, if he said about outcomes. So if the outcome is bad, it has to be moral. So if the outcome of having low IQ is bad, which it is, then it would be moral.
Right. All right. So who's the next 2? Chat. You can pay to arrange the debate, or I will pick. And it's always better. What's up, JS Urban Adventures? When the people have no king, they do what is right in their own eyes. Solid. I'm going to give the chat just a couple of minutes to see who they want to debate. If they do not, don't throw out some bucks. I will. I'll pick the guys.
People do what's right in their own eyes, anyways. And if they don't have the capacity to, because of threats from the king, then they're not making a moral judgment, anyways.
Dark mode is so much better.
So I think the judges actually were not too far off on this one. I think even the normal judges would have said pretty much the same thing.
I wasn't trying to be funny or mean. I literally couldn't understand him. It sounded like a bunch of wobble up, blah, blah, blah.
Well, it was he was trying to explain. He was trying to give a 10-minute explanation in 1 minute.
Yeah,
and it's rough to do that.
Exactly what I said. Like if he just didn't have enough time to do what he was trying to do, and he ended up doing that portion of it was word salad because he couldn't tie it together.
Like when he was midway through his first minute of a sentence, he almost had enough time to ground it, but then he just started rambling on about something else.
Yes.
But the only reason I went for Bernard is just for the entertainment value, because I think there's a couple debaters up here that would just love to walk on.
Right. Yeah, just to keep him around for the people can buy him back on.
Perfect. I'd love a peaceful.
I forgot it was an elimination round. I would have given it to Jake.
Yeah.
But does he
did Jake leave?
That's
I don't see Jake.
He probably mad he didn't get to debate Minar.
He is probably mad that he didn't get to debate. I think he really wanted a piece of Minar.
He's probably on his channel right now. That's all.
Well, sometimes he has to work, so he crashes out early.
Well, Menarwin pulled the Persian tow truck man with the la 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 la.
Honestly, I don't necessarily get Minar, to be honest.
See, he used to be a completely different debater like a year ago.
Somebody tell Jake if he's still on to get over here.
Minar told me that he was Emmett's best friend. Like he really respected Emmett.
Oh, that's a fib. That's a fib. All right. He's having mic troubles. It sucks.
Now we're friends.
I have been having mic troubles too. I don't know.
Your troubles are fixed now, though.
Does it sound like it's supposed to? Okay, cool.
Yeah, you sound fine.
Yeah, you're on the panel. You're slightly above everybody else's, which you're the host. It should be.
Yeah,
so you're good.
Perfect. All right. So, if nobody's going to pay for a debate, I want to see Mo versus Marte. Battle of the M's. Battle of the M's. I know you guys are on the same side most of the time. I get it. Can I see you in the back? No, I have to scroll down. Thank you for
them out before they have the chance to face me.
There you go. Okay.
Hey, Jake.
Dusty. Do you want to debate Marte? Is that what you're saying?
I'll debate whoever.
I know you will. I mean, that's the point of it, right? You don't come up here unless you're willing to debate everybody. $5 comes in from Fuck It Button. Why, Emmett, do you always saying my IQ low? Where in your Bible is my IQ low? Wife, cousin, explain me. Okay. That's actually pretty funny. If I could read it in a more a different voice.
Yeah,
that would be.
If you channel your inner Minar, might come out better.
Just do it in the Indian voice.
Yeah, Var back in the house. Good to see you, man. Good to see you.
Yeah, can you guys hear me well?
Yes.
Yeah, you sound good. Well.
They cannot hear me on my own chat. I'm super low, so
eat some more lead paint chips, and you'll get that impersonation eventually.
Hold on.
Okay.
Are you streaming? Are you share screening through Streamer?
through the studio, yeah.
Unmute yourself over there. You're probably muted in StreamYard.
No, I'm good on my own StreamYard. I'm good, but they're complaining that I'm super low, that they can't hear me over you guys at all.
Well,
I can almost hear
it's
a
an audio.
W
It's an
right
audio
now.
level thing. Yeah.
You're almost
Yeah, I'm trying to fix it. I couldn't figure it out. I mean, oh well. But you guys can hear me, and Grid's chat can hear me well, but on my stream they can't. So
Make sure the auto adjust your mic is off on your StreamYard.
Yeah, I'm kind of upset with StreamYard. They charged me $800 and something the other day, and I thought I canceled. Sorry,
is that the new monthly fee?
I think that's the new yearly fee. But so I was like, I thought I canceled StreamYard. That's why I don't use it anymore. I only use a free version, like the rest of you guys. But it was $800 and something. I just saw this $800 and something charge, and I'm like, what the hell? Oh well.
Damn,
I'm lucky you noticed something so small.
Well, I can't get into that. Actually, it only because it popped up on my. I mean, I'll be honest with you, only because it popped up on my.
Challenge it. Ask for. I mean, try to get a refund. Normally, there's some sort of a policy with these things where if it auto renews within 3 days, you can cancel it or something.
No, I should do that because I don't use StreamYard anymore for hosting or anything. Maybe it's a way to do it, but all right. So I'm good with what chat. Somebody pay for a debate. I would actually really like to see Mo and Marte debate, or Dusty and Dusty and anybody debate. I told everybody. I literally warned them that he's a better debater than you think he is. I literally told him that.
Hey, Grid, I got a quick recommendation for you, real quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
Privacy.com. I don't have an affiliate code or anything. I'm not associated with them. I'd like to get one,
Like,
but you link your checking account. And then you can send out an individual credit card number to everybody that you do business
I have
with.
virtual. Yeah, I use a virtual card now.
And
yeah,
once you use it, it's locked to that vendor. No, it doesn't matter if it gets leaked. Nobody else can use it, and you can pause it whenever.
Yep.
So like,
Who is that?
I cancel.
Say the company again.
Privacy.com. They're
Okay.
my Amex does that automatically. So.
And you get 1% cash back too, so it's not like it's almost as good as credit
I take
card
all of the cash backs. All right, how much TVT? I don't know, man. $20, whatever. I don't care. Just it's the principle more than the money. So if somebody wants to, pay for a debate, we'll do it.
He's got to pay out his fighting Pokemon here too. So $20. Let's get it.
$20 is $20, American.
The Pokemon.
Yep.
Hey guys, hello. This is my first time on the panel. I'm a forklift driver from Ireland. I thought I'd come over and see what this is all about.
Well, nice to meet you. My name's Taylor. I run this channel.
He does not run this channel. He runs nothing except his mouth.
Food toy.
Hey, Marlon.
Fair enough.
Hey, so do you know this guy Teriak? Teriak is
All Irishmen know each other.
Yeah, did you know that?
He's also a forklift operator.
We've got a super chat coming in. Oh boy, right out of the gate. Kissy Cat, $20. Emmett versus Futoy.
Food toy. Oh,
Fuck
snap.
And I
Get
think
it in there, Shloy.
I think I think TVT wants to have say on the next one. So, Futoy, you down for that? You good?
Oh, of course, yeah, sure.
All right, sounds great.
Oh my
I'm not a
goodness.
great debater, but hey,
That's
I'm up for
okay.
anything.
Emmett isn't either. So
Yeah, I heard that. That's why I'm
Sure,
worried.
great,
Good luck.
sure. I just got somebody to spark the
Both
fuck
of
out for a
you.
week.
He
Over
specializes
Ireland,
in
over-
Just got a
Islam,
guy
making
to
Islam
Yeah,
spurg
yeah.
out.
Full
Emmett's
week.
only a good debater against these. That's one specific guy.
Sure.
Yeah,
How about that
people-
time you told me that Fabian Liberty was not a libertarian?
He's not a libertarian. I mean, he is a libertarian, but but he's not like libertarians. You know, he is. Have you actually talked to him?
He literally said, "Why would I help my enemy?"
Right.
What
but,
do you think that means?
Yeah, but he thinks
oh.
I literally said
He's
that
a libertarian.
You're going
Great.
after the
I'm sorry.
real or the what he considers
The real
fake the real fake.
Yeah, I am the real libertarian. It's not like all of those commies. I'm the real communist.
telling you
It's not
that-
like all of those fake communists. They're the
You
same.
should actually watch his and
I've seen
Liquid
him.
Zulu's breakdown of Dave Smith's.
Yeah, he
kind of
goes
deal.
on and he pretends that he's going to be the real libertarian. He has some criticism.
Literally,
and then he
it's
goes on
hilarious
and
how
cries
much
because
everything.
ICE is doing anything. The same kind of guy.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah,
Yeah.
It is. I mean, I'm not saying that he's not a libertarian. He is definitely a libertarian, but he makes fun of other libertarians. Like he's as far a libertarian as you can get.
He also
He's
cries
to the
when
point that he
debating Jay
doesn't believe
Dyer.
in borders. Like he doesn't even believe in borders.
He also cries
Like
with debating Jay Dyer.
The government has no right to or should not enforce borders because they don't exist. All right.
Yeah,
Anyway, so what do you guys want to debate?
No,
what are you
what's your
comfortable
position on anything, Vutoy?
I'm down. I'm down for anything really. I don't care.
Are you libertarian, Vutoy?
What are your strong debate subjects?
Definitely not politics.
I almost forgot one thing is that, and I should have started with this, because I was distracted, I didn't realize it. So normally, and I'm sure Emmett will be okay with it, but normally we don't let you debate here unless you're on camera, because you need to be.
I'm sorry, then I don't have a camera on my PC.
I'm okay with.
You're okay with it.
having a
All
camera.
right, yeah. So just it's fine. We'll let you slide this time. And I didn't. It's my fault. OG's going to be mad at me because I didn't catch it. I wasn't really paying attention.
Yeah, no, sorry, but I need to buy a webcam somewhere. They're cheap enough, right?
Yeah, it's just it's a thing where we can't see your face, we can't read your reactions, and then we can't see the rage quit, and the rage quit, is where it's at.
I get it.
So,
Are you feminist?
but you're okay. You're okay, right, Emmett? You're not okay.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with him.
I can do it audibly. I can rage audibly.
You can rage on. Okay, that's perfect. All right. So what do you like? Are you a religious debater? Do you like politics? Do you want to do world events? What do you like?
No, I'm not a debater at all, but I just have opinions that I'm willing to try to defend, I guess.
Do you think the shooting of Renee Good was justified?
The religious, not politics. I'm not into politics, but religion, sure.
Religion, okay.
Do you think the shooting of Renee Good is justified?
The shooting of who?
Renee Good.
He's from Ireland.
So what?
Is Renee Good the guy that?
Renee Good is the first one, the lady that was trying to run over the police officer.
SUV.
Well, not the police officer,
Oh,
the agent.
that's not really religion, is it?
No, it isn't. It's just a question.
I don't know. I haven't owned a TV in about 20 years, and I'm so happy I didn't. I don't. But the problem with not owning a TV is that you aren't up to date with current topics, right? So I've heard bits and pieces about this ICE stuff, and I guess I have an opinion on it, but I don't know the details about this person you're talking about. Something about she ran her car at an ICE agent and he shot her. Is that the scenario?
Yes.
Yeah. If she did drive a car at a law enforcement, that's a silly idea. if she didn't and she was trying to do something else, and he shot her because he's gung ho and he's ice, well, that's not good either. So
okay,
but you don't
All right.
know, so it can...
Yeah. All right. So let's just kind of all right. What religious topic would you debate?
Anything really. The last guy that was up, was it Dusty?
Yes.
He made a comment that God he either said he can't or he wouldn't show himself. But as I see it, right, do ants see us? Do ants know we're even there? Right? So humans through an ant eyes can't see God, but I believe God is always there. I don't believe God is not there or doesn't not show himself. It's just it's through the eye of the beholder. It's can we?
I think I'm
see
doing this
God?
wrong. Emmett, do you have anything that you would like to debate tonight?
I'm new. Remember, I've never been here before. So
yeah. Well, how did you find us?
Through Confluence.
Oh, Confluence. Yeah,
He said, if you don't watch Grid 1 Motorsports, you ain't shit. That's what he said to me. And I said, okay, I'll go over and see.
Okay.
Yeah. He's streaming right now. He's watching the thing between the team pool yesterday stuff.
Gotcha. What about all right, Emmett, throw out something, buddy. You're good at this. What do you got?
I'm not gonna do debate in 5 minutes when it comes to anything religious. I can't.
I know.
It's impossible.
Let me.
Are you a feminist? Do you believe in equality?
We see. I've just learned recently that not all feminists are equal, and there's different degree of feminism. I would agree that we all should be equal. We're all equal. So I agree with the dictionary interpretation of the word feminist.
Can we debate that feminism has nothing to do with equality?
I don't agree with abortion. I don't agree with some of the other crazy things they bring up.
Yeah, the prompt would be feminism has nothing to do with equality.
Well, the dictionary term, it does. That is the dictionary.
Yes, but
equality in pay.
We will be debating if the dictionary term is even correct. That's the point.
All right, I'm going to go through my list of debate topics here, and let's see if we can find something that sticks. Because otherwise, we're spending a lot of time kind of spinning our wheels here.
Irish are worse than the Britons. Can we debate
Sorry?
that? Irish are worse than the Britons. Can we debate that?
Let's see.
I guess it can be seen that way, just the way Mexicans aren't as good as Americans, you know.
Yeah, I agree.
I got one for you. I think you guys are going to agree on this, but let's go. How about, does feminism empower women or disrupt relationships?
You see, it depends which feminism you're talking about. Again, this is the problem I have with these feminist discussions, is that some people see that there's level 1 and level 2 and level 3 of feminism.
Yeah, I'm just saying feminism, period.
As the dictionary explanation. I think it's a great thing, yeah. Of course. I don't even think you can defend that feminism isn't good.
Feminism as an ideology, does it empower women or does it destroy relationships?
Oh, come on. It depends on the individual. Like anything, some women it will empower, some women it's not good for them. It will give them a false sense of power or something. I don't know. It depends on the individual. As I said, I'm not a debater. I just have thoughts and I defend them. That's it.
Libertarians have no... Okay. I'm not gonna...
All right. What about should couples live together before getting married?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course. You listen.
It's like no.
No.
Well, yeah.
Well, there we go. That's a good 5-minute debate right there. That's a good one. All right. So,
okay.
Futoy, since you are the affirmative, which means you're saying they are, you will go first. Make your argument. You'll have 1 minute to do so. I will start the time as soon as you start speaking, and then we'll move on. And then once I say time, you can finish your sentence, but then stop, and then I will go to Emmett.
All right, gotcha. I guess simply I see it as, would you buy a car without test driving it? A lot of divorces are happening, right? There's a lot of split marriages that are happening because people are jumping into something that they think they need to have, and then finding out, well, hold on, I'm a test run before the marriage, and then decided, wait, we work. This does work. Let's go ahead and marriage because we have a great chance of this actually succeeding rather than failing. Would be my argument on that.
Okay. You had 17 seconds left. That was good. Ready when you are, Emmett.
Yeah, I just love the idea that the people who are pro-feminism just come up and they're like, we're going to go ahead and see women as cattle. We're going to test drive them before we even decide if we like them enough or not to get married with them. The whole point of marriage and the whole point of having these kind of relationships is in order to be able to create a family. And the family foundation has to be set in stone from the start. We do this together and we are here for life. You cannot go ahead and pretend that, oh, I didn't like it this time, so I can just leave. I didn't like you, so I'm going to, return you. That's not a good foundation from a family. That's not a good foundation for having even a relationship. So it's for me, it's really, really interesting that every single time I hear this argument, especially from the feminist types, they're just thinking about women as something that you take out for a test ride.
I believe you did that. Not me.
Hold on.
Oh, sorry.
We don't do the exchange until we start that. All right. So 10 seconds left, Emmett. That was very good timing.
Thank you.
Like right at it. Okay. I have 5 minutes on the clock. When you're ready, start speaking, and I will start the clock.
Both of us, is it?
Yeah, we can start right now.
All right. So
you were saying that I did that. Well, I didn't say that you should just marry
hold
whenever
on.
you think after the test ride.
Let me finish my statement.
You literally said that it's like a car. You take it out like a car.
accurate.
You test it out. If you believe that it works well, then you can do it, right?
Go ahead. Cement your case that is based on not what I said.
No, go ahead. You tell me. You were the one who said it was like having a car.
What you're doing right now is projecting. You did what you're saying. I never said it was the man who treats the woman like that. It's on both. It's beneficial for both. The woman gets to see how it is to live with that man, and the man gets to see how it lives with that woman.
Yeah,
how
on both ends is wrong.
On
both ends is wrong. Even if it was the case that the woman is the one taking out test ride to see if, if he likes to ride that bull, that would still be wrong. That's not a good foundation to build up a family.
Running the test, not just the man, both, Emmett, both. The woman.
I agree. What did I say a moment ago? If a woman decides to go on and test out the bull, it would still be bad.
Have you got a bit of a stronger argument because
yeah, because your argument, the one you made at the beginning of the debate, is completely worthless and destroys the idea of having actually using dating, or the idea of getting to know a person before deciding. That is the moment that you have the test per se. Okay, the moment that you're knowing a person, you're saying, hey, this is what we're gonna do, this is what we're gonna find, this is the things I want. Okay. And then after that, you're all in. The moment you're going to live together is the moment you get married, because at that point you're all in. You're gonna be together. You're gonna have kids. You have to be all in. Otherwise, it's like saying, "Well, I'm gonna test this out. If I don't like it, you can just get the fuck out." Right? Great example for the kids. Great example to have a family. That's a horrible way of starting a family.
What if they're not compatible? Is my point. And then it's too late after marriage. You just divorce. Go ahead, and then we'll find.
You don't get married. You don't get married. That's it.
What?
And then imagine these. We have done this for so long.
It happened for Emmett, calm down. That's not what I asked you. I asked
what
you.
Did you ask me? You asked me, well, what if they're not compatible? Why did you get married?
You listen to what I have to say. What if they're incompatible? What if the sex is shit?
Do you understand that you can meet a person outside of your house and you can actually understand if they have compatibility with your beliefs and your ideas?
No, you don't. I don't believe you truly know somebody until you live with them. No.
Have you ever met a person outside of your house? Or do they have to live with you for you to know them?
No, I mean, I'm feeling a bit nervous. It's just a casual talk, man.
Nervous?
To have a good think about before you talk, right?
I'm
Think
asking,
about what you're saying.
a question. Can you answer my question? Have you ever met a person outside of your house?
I think you know the answer to that. I don't think.
Well, I don't know. Apparently, apparently, I'm not sure.
Come on, Emmett.
How can you answer the
we're having a
question?
debate here. Come on.
Can you answer the question?
Keep it serious.
No.
That's your argument.
My argument is that to have a good foundation on the relationship, especially when it comes to marriage, you have to understand that you cannot just go away. It's not a moment where you're saying, I'm gonna test it out, and then if I don't like it, I get away. That's not a good way to start a relationship. That's not a way to
have you ever seen
maintain
a
a
car
relationship.
outside your house, Emmett? Have you ever seen a car outside your house?
Yes, I have. Now, can you answer my
by
question?
seeing that car, you know that's a car that is going to be good for you. You're going to enjoy driving that car because you've seen it outside your house.
The difference in this case is that you're saying, hey, you know what, woman, I'm gonna go ahead and test you out. If I don't like you, I can get the fuck out. Or the woman can say the same thing to the guy. Guy, I'm just gonna test you out. If I don't like you, you can get the fuck out. Great way to start a family.
Yes, it is. It's much better than just jumping in without knowing.
There you go. So you're not all in. The moment something happens, what would be the thing that would say, hey, we have to stay together in this difficult time now? What would be the thing that you'd say, hey, we have to stay together even though we're going through a very harsh time? What is it?
Well, what if you're absolutely not compatible? What if the one's tidy and one doesn't want to be tidy?
That's exactly why we have this kind of divorce, because they say, well, you know what, we were not compatible at all.
That's my argument.
Okay?
That's why I say test drive.
Because you don't see the relationship as a duty bound thing. You see the relationship as the thing that you prefer at the moment, and that's what we have. The kind of
you commit.
That's why we have no. If you cannot commit from the start, and then you're like, well, now we're going to commit, what would be the thing that says, well, now I don't want to commit anymore? Nothing. That's why we have the divorce rate we have.
Right, that's my point.
Okay.
Where am I?
Gentlemen.
Where am I? Oh, there I am. Okay.
Gentlemen, that was interesting.
Grace is not here, Dustin.
All right. So
thanks for taking my virginity.
There you go.
He tried you out. Could you guys live together?
All right. I'm going to once again start with OG.
Okay, so look all right, for the first time, it wasn't bad, but I have to give it to Emmett. I agree with Futoy, but I really sympathize with Emmett, and Emmett honestly was the better debater. It's weird. Good job for the first time, Futoy. Good job for the first time.
Thanks.
All right, the Wrath.
Yeah, I gotta say, fundamentally, I agree with Futoy, but Emmett just put up a better debate. I think just with a little more, getting your toes a little bit more wet, Futoy, I think he'd be pretty good. But yeah, just Emmett was just the better debater today.
Cheers.
Boys.
Yeah, there's a lot
And
of
finally,
background noise.
Grumpy.
Test 1 2. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I think it's you.
I can hear you, but your camera's down.
Yeah,
a lot of
technical
background
difficulties. Something just got unplugged or plugged back in. After this, I'll figure it out. Okay, so the beginning, we've got try before you buy, test compatibility versus women or men are not something to test drive like a car. Both strong. Am I echoing?
No, it's
Marilyn is rustling around or something.
Okay.
I'm not,
Both
but I'll
are-
put headphones on.
It's not her. I think it's Grump.
Yeah, I'm hearing myself a little bit. I'll try and be quick. Okay.
Yeah.
Which both are, decent arguments, but I didn't hear like a reason why. I was messing with setting up while I hear it. And then, what if you're not compatible after marriage cohabitating? Emmett said, well, don't get married. I think you missed the point just a little bit because you didn't really answer what he was saying. He was saying, hey, you should try before you get married. Your answer was, well, then just don't get married. That didn't, there's a piece missing there that I think was kind of important. And then when Emmett said, hey, have you ever met a person outside your house? Futoy pivot and wouldn't answer at all. So slight edge on Emmett. Emmett's taking it.
All right.
Awesome.
Congratulations, Emmett.
Well, we got Wrath. Go ahead.
What's that?
Mute, Grumple.
No, Wrath already said.
Yeah, I already went second there.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe
I
I
agreed
missed.
with the point that Futoy, I agree with his moral standards, but I think Emmett just came out in the end as a better debater. He did great though. That's all. Futoy.
Thank you, man.
Yeah. That was an interesting conversation. All right. Well, Futoy, we got to say goodbye to you. Thank you for coming up. You're welcome to hang out and chat and cheer, heckle, whatever. Just
Thanks
support
for-
the rest of the guys.
Thanks for having me up. Thanks for giving me the chance. See you guys later. Have a good one.
We already have our next debate, thanks to your friend and mine, TVT, who threw down a whopping 20 Canadian.
That's like
Jake versus Dusty. Let's
Not the one that I wanted. I originally wanted that fucking cousin fucker. but
I know
Dusty
you
had to
wanted
steal that.
Minar.
You
I
had to
know,
steal that
I
from
know.
me,
I
Dusty.
won it in your glory.
Yeah.
You did win it, so I already knew
did
you
all the
would.
clout- all the clout to Jake Var.
Yes, yeah. He won it in my fucking glory, so I'll give you that, Dusty.
Yep. So
At
really,
least you won.
you're the
It
winner.
would have been embarrassing if you would have lost that shit. I would have been very disappointed in you, but you didn't do
Yeah.
it. So
Who is
all good.
Tomato, by the way?
Sarah.
Is that Sarah?
I don't know what you're. Hold on, I don't know what you're looking at.
I don't
But
either.
Up
that
here
was
at the
my
top-
guess.
top
I
of the
think it
screen.
is Sarah.
Oh, I don't know who Tomato is.
It's me, Tomato.
Okay.
No. Okay.
Who's that?
All righty. I saw
That's
Tomato
the
there, and I
player.
assumed it was Sarah because I didn't
Hold
think
on.
anybody
Can we do that again?
Can you talk, Tomato?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that doesn't
Yeah.
sound like sir.
Your voice sounds tinny.
I'm in the bathtub.
Why do you call into my show when you're in the bathtub?
Why?
This is literally like
Because
the
over here on
10th or
Restream, like it doesn't
15th
have all my
time.
avatars and stuff. So I just write.
Can you
Tomato.
cam up? You
Oh,
have to
that
cam
is
up
Sarah
here.
then. That's the
I am-
actual Sarah.
No.
Okay.
I'm not
You-
camming up. I'm in the bathtub. Grid will kill me, and as will everyone else. So
This
Yeah.
is
Don't drop your
no-
phone in there and get electrocuted.
No BS.
You
No
cannot
BS.
get
I don't know why it is.
electrocuted
This has got to be the
You're gonna get battery
15th
gas
time.
and moving around, but like the whatever. But no, definitely no electrocution.
This is like the 15th
Anyways, but yeah,
time
it's me.
Sarah has called into my show while she's in the bathtub. And I'll be
Maybe
like,
it's you.
Sarah, go ahead and cam up. And she's like, no, I can't. I'm in the
I've been
bathtub.
muted
And I'm
this whole
like,
time.
Yeah,
Why-
nobody wants to see that. Huh.
yeah.
Audio, mic check, 1, 2.
Yeah, I heard whoever just did the mic check.
Mic check, good to go. Okay.
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
good.
Who said nobody?
All right.
That's crazy.
That was a little crazy.
what was crazy?
Whoever said nobody,
Your
that was
reaction
crazy.
to that.
Yeah.
I said nobody. What's crazy about that?
Nobody wants to see that.
Nobody wants to see. Yeah. We don't want to see Sarah, the raging tomato, butt naked. on
Naked
stream.
women is gross to you.
No, it's not that naked women are gross to me. I'm saying like, yeah,
Are
you don't
men
want to
the
see that on
fairest-
stream.
Are men the fairer sex for you, Jake?
Are men the fairer sex?
What do you feel? Who would you rather see naked?
You
Sarah
like
or,
readers.
anybody? Choose somebody else besides not Sarah or Marilyn on the panel. If
I-
you had to
I'm
choose
not
one
looking,
person
I'm
on the
not
panel
looking to see
naked,
anybody
you have
naked
to
right
choose
now.
one
Flo
person
State.
on the panel
I'm
to
not
see
a
naked.
pervert
Who
like
you
you
choose
that
naked?
wants to see people naked. I don't want
it's
to
a
see Sarah
perversion
naked.
now. You don't think that the way that God designed us is good enough for Jake?
No, it's not that. I'm just saying, like, I don't want to fucking see somebody naked right now on panel, bro. Can you understand? Do you want to see Sarah naked right now?
That
Yeah, I'm before it.
we've
Let's
got
go.
a
You're
ton of
before it
stuff
right
going on.
now?
All right,
Okay.
so do we have a prompt? I know that we've got a debate, but do we have a prompt?
I mean, this sounds like a good prompt.
Still doing.
Oh, let's debate on whether we want to see Sarah
Tomato.
naked. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
a great
all right.
debate prompt. That's
We have a prompt. All right,
Fucking
all right, all
pervert,
right. I got
weirdo.
you.
Go.
I thought you were an Orthodox
Bye,
Christian,
Marilyn.
bro.
You get to go to the
Stop being
back.
a
Nobody
weirdo.
wants to see you naked right now either. I'm sorry. Sarah, you can go to the back. Emmett, I know you don't want to see them naked, so that's Wrath. OG, thank you for playing and hanging out. Grumple, thank you very much. How did I miss my? Did I miss my? Oh, I see what happened. Yeah, there we go. Bandit, Marte, Mo, and then it's just the two of you.
Just the two of us.
Just the two of us.
You and
we
I.
can make it if we try, but we're not going to try. We're not going to do that.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, we're not going to do that. No trying here.
Okay. So what do you guys want to debate?
So, Dusty, you should have been on my fucking panel the other night debating the Purdy. But by the way, I do appreciate the $100. Definitely appreciate that. But I haven't heard your arguments on that.
I could do. Yeah.
I think we
he's
should
never
debate.
sent me a hundo. So
well, he did that because
I have
he got
$100. I think.
no,
Well-
you sent me like 10 or 20.
Dusty got the times
you haven't
wrong.
sent me in a while either.
You know?
I bought a hat last night.
Did you really? Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I'm saying I'll propose this, Dusty, if you want. Let's debate the Purdy situation.
Let's go.
Since you weren't on my channel to debate it yourself, let's fucking shoot it out now then.
All right. So it's what specifically are we debating about?
Was the Purdy shooting justified or not? Yeah.
Okay. Was it justified? Okay.
No.
Are you good? Okay, I'm saying yes.
All right. Perfect. All
Can we
right.
swap sides so that I'm looking at him?
Yeah.
Thank you. My OCD.
That's fine, bro.
It's okay. All right. So was the Preddy shooting justified? That's a prompt. He's the affirmative. You are not. We've got 1 minute on the clock. Jake, whenever you're ready, man, just sound off.
Yeah, so I want to go by the legislation of the law here. Forcibly assaults, resists, opposes, imposes, intimidates, or interferes with any personal agitation, with engagement, or in another account of performance of official duties. I do believe that Purdy. Hold on, dude. I do believe Purdy did engage with that. Now, if Flow State wants to disagree with that situation, we can argue that. However, if he does agree with that, then we can go into the confines of what happened during the video to see if that all aligns with the definition of the legal statutes. So with that, I'll end my closing statement or opening statement.
All right.
It's pretty simple.
You have plenty of time left. Whenever you're ready.
Okay. So Purdy was executed in the middle of the street for exercising his First and Second Amendment rights. Nothing he did was, I mean, even if I grant you that he engaged in these, the penalty is not death. The cops are not the judge, and at no point was this a clean shot of Purdy. Furthermore, not only was Purdy wrong there, but the other ICE agents who were on a pile on top of Purdy were put in massive danger by firing a gun into him at that range. So from top to bottom, this is absolutely not an acceptable shoot. I yield.
All right. Also, very good time management. All right, I got 5 minutes on the clock. I want a nice, clean fight and no punching above or below the belt. Let's keep it clean, guys. Talk over each other, but keep it under control. You guys ready? Start talking.
So Dusty, so you're saying that based off of like from your perspective of the videos that you've seen, not a clean shooting. Of course, I mentioned the law when it comes to resistance, opposing, intimidation, interference within law. So he did break the law. So you would understand. So
I'm not even going to argue that.
Not even going to argue that.
I think that he broke the letter of the law, but not the spirit of the law. I think that if
Wait, what does the spirit of the law mean? What does that mean?
The spirit of the law means that you shouldn't fuck with a cop. I mean, you understand that what
well,
he did.
He fucked with a cop. You said he shouldn't fuck with the cop. He did do that.
He put one hand like this onto the cop.
Okay.
Like it was like a chill out bro hand. It was not an
Why
attack.
did he
It
do
wasn't
that?
interference. Because the cop was attacking. He had just pepper sprayed, hit with a can, and thrown a woman down on the ground.
He
was
didn't
going
pepper spray the woman. What? Come on.
Yes, he did.
No, he pushed her. He pepper sprayed Alex Preddy. He pepper sprayed him.
Regardless, Preddy was over there.
No,
like,
it's not
basically
regardless.
telling him-
That did happen.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
Preddy's action there was to tell the cop to chill out. He was not attacking him. He wasn't he wasn't trying to interfere. He was trying to.
How do you know that? Because you're assuming intent here, right? So
I am assuming intent based off of the action I saw, which was one hand gently put onto him. It wasn't a shove. It wasn't a fist. It was nothing.
But he did put his hands on that, so we can.
That's
agree
what
on
I'm saying. In the letter of the law, yes, he did touch him.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Now, can I make the argument that 11 days prior before that, we did see Purdy, kick out a tail light. He spit on a police officer. He literally yelled out, "It's assault me, bro! Assault me!"
Has nothing to do.
Hold on, let me get to my argument. Hold on, let me get to my argument. This is how I'm gonna fucking tie this in. So if we already know that he already intended to have some conflict with another police officer or ICE agent during that time, what makes you think that based off of the information we already knew about Petty, right, that he wasn't actually intending to do that before? You're saying he's not going to do that based off of other evidence that I've seen.
No.
Seems like he could have been doing that based off of other evidence.
No, I'm not. I'm not saying what he was going to do. I'm saying what he did do.
Yeah,
What
but
he
I'm asking
did
you.
do-
Well, you're assuming intent. I'm saying, how do you get that
No,
information?
I'm not. I'm
Well,
saying
you just said
based on
that,
what-
bro.
That
You
was-
just said that you
that was-
assumed his intent. I'm saying that
Yeah,
I'm
you-
actually
we're both
basing his
assuming
intent.
intent.
I'm basing his intent off of evidence. You're just assuming
What?
it. So I'm
You're
asking
bringing
you.
you're bringing in the past. It doesn't matter.
Well,
In
it
that
does
moment-
matter. It does matter because you brought up
You don't
intent.
get to execute somebody. You do not get to, even if he's got
I'm
the
not
worst
making that
intention in the
argument.
world.
Yes, he doesn't deserve to die. I'm not making that argument, Flo. What I'm asking you is
So-
that how do you know what his intent was?
I don't know what his intent was. Like
Great.
to be there or in that
But do
moment.
you have any fucking evidence that you would come to the conclusion that
Yes.
he was just trying to help her?
Yes, based off what he actually did do, which was turn towards the woman and put a hand back like a chill out bro hand. We can read into that. Also, if he was trying to have conflict with those cops, he was armed. He could have had conflict from the get-go.
Yeah, he was armed 11 days before, and he didn't actually pull out his gun neither.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what?
Well, because you're making the argument that if he wanted conflict, he would have done that, but he actually spit on a police officer and he said, "Assault me, bro."
We're arguing about
So
whether
it sounds-
or not the shooting was
Yeah,
justified,
but
not about whether or not he's a dick
you
or
just
what he
made the
intended
claim
to.
that if he wanted conflict, he would have pulled out his gun. He wanted conflict 11 days before. He didn't have to pull out his gun. He said, "Assault
11
me,
days
bro,"
before
and he
does not
spit on an
matter.
ICE officer, which is already assault.
Okay. Look, it does not matter what he did 11 days before. I can't
Well,
read
it
his
does
mind.
because we're trying to judge intent.
No, we're not.
But-
Because
Oh,
it doesn't matter what. It does not matter what he intended to do. The cop shooting
Okay.
down into a pile of human beings, the culprit of whom was disarmed, that is not okay. That is not
Look,
okay.
So again, you're saying that you knew his intent. Now you're saying it
No,
doesn't
I'm
matter.
not.
Well, that was your claim prior before. Now you're just fucking conceding
What I'm
to
saying
that.
is that
so let's
what
get down to
did
the
happen-
shooting.
What
Let's
did
get down
happen
to-
is that the touch was not an attack. It was not an attack.
I got you there. Fine, fair enough. You're saying that the intent, you did know it. Now you don't know
talking
it.
about
Fine,
the
you're
intent at
changing
all.
stance. Let's get to the shooting. You mentioned before. Well, you did say before that the first shooting, and let me ask you this: do you actually believe when the first shot was fired, was that actually a misfire, or was that actually an intent fire at Purdy?
Now you want me to guess intent. I'm trying to talk about what did happen. It doesn't matter either way.
No,
Even if it was
I asked you a totally different
I
question.
don't, I don't have any idea if the cop. I mean, I think he meant to. Either way, though, it's a bad shot.
Yeah,
whether
okay,
it's
so-
negligent or whether it's intentional, it's a bad shot.
Have you ever seen the slow-mo videos of these?
Yes,
Or
I've
no?
seen them from all
Okay.
angles.
Okay, great. So there's a slow-mo video. If you actually look at the first shot and you can do it frame by frame, by the way.
I've done it. Go ahead.
Okay, great. So I don't know if you noticed this, that when the first fucking shot is fired, Purdy's getting up. It looks like he never even got hit. It's not until the second shot that he gets hit and he falls down. So your claim, your claim that
he had been disarmed.
All
He was
right,
under the pile of
that's
4 cops.
That's 5 minutes. So that was spirited. I like it.
yeah, I think it was a good faith one too.
Yeah.
It was good
short,
faith. It
but
went
yeah.
off into the wrong direction for a while, but
Well, you made some
That's all
claims
right.
and I just
That's
asked
all
you
right.
to justify
Oh.
it.
yeah, no, it's good faith.
All right.
Yeah.
So I got to go to my judges. Just to be contrarian, I'm starting with my man, Grumpelstiltskin.
All right. Intros. So Jake said legally yes, going into the details during the main body. Okay, that's strong opening. Like if there's not enough time to get the details out, cool. could have had a little bit of details.
Not enough time.
Flo's intro not justified because it was a messy shoot and endangered other officers. Okay, strong opening also. I'll get not much to back it up. Same thing. So even for the opening statements, what we got is during the course of it, Flo asserting not an assault on a law enforcement officer if you touch at all, but then concedes that touch happened, and the letter of the law is that is assault. That is the letter of the law. So that's points for Jake. And then Jake brought up previous action, which trying to put together the, I guess, pattern or justification of what are we judging him on, which then Flo said, hey, what he did 2 weeks ago doesn't matter. In the moment, yeah, that doesn't matter because they're not there to judge his, sentence or anything. But Pretty was, Jake brought up, Pretty was definitely on video destroying federal property, the ice taillight. I think Flo did not defend. Jake made the affirmative that it was justified under the letter of the law. None of those Leos or nothing's going to happen to any of them, because if now whatever caused whoever to shoot, whether it was the P320 going off, and I still don't know that, whatever caused that, it's legal. It was messy as shit, but it was legal. So they're all gonna get off, unless the crux of that is that where did that first shot come from? Where did the bang happen that the Leo then feared for his life? And then Flo, you made a great point that his buddies were right there behind him, behind Pretty, like slight edge Jake.
We're not debating whether or not he gets off. We're debating whether or not it was justified.
Well, I already proved that with the law.
Justified.
Right off the bat.
I consider that to be legal. Like, is it?
You didn't. You can't shoot somebody for resisting arrest.
No, it was.
That wasn't my point.
Didn't they shoot because there was a bang? There was a shot.
We don't know why they.
P320.
We don't know why.
Still don't know. Yeah.
Yeah.
But if the Leo felt like feared for his life, he's getting off. Qualified immunity is a bitch.
But I think that the point is, and I'm not arguing with you, the point that we were arguing is that is it justified? The debate wasn't is it legal, or is he going to get convicted? I think.
Well, I was assuming justified under the law, but I mean, I get you. You made the justification under our purviews of that.
If you were saying if the debate is he going to get prosecuted?
That wasn't the debate.
I wouldn't. Yeah, I wouldn't take that debate. Opinion.
I would say that they're probably not going to get prosecuted. The ICE agents.
Yeah. What I got from you, what the gist of what I heard was, it wasn't justified because it was a messy shoot, which that's what I got out of it, and that's just not enough to refute.
Were you rearranging or were you listening?
I was listening and writing.
It's a fast debate, Dusty. We didn't go through all the nitty and gritties, but obviously we're kind of shooting it out.
Okay, all right. So Grumple.
Yes, sir.
I'm sorry?
Yes, sir. What's up? Oh, Jake. I gave it
to you. Gotcha. Okay. All right. And OG?
Yeah, I agree with
I feel like they were both very spirited and very well debated, but I have to give it to Jake. And
I agree with them.
Why when Flo gave up the intent aspect, step back on the intent, because I mean you can see homie fighting with ice, you can see all this. I don't know. That's what really did it for me.
Okay. The Wrath.
Yeah, I gotta go the same way. I gotta go with Jake. It was a close battle. Like I said, the openings, it was tied. Once you got about halfway in, once Jake was just pushing the matter forward, and I believe that Dusty just kind of took a step back and just didn't start pushing forward as well. So I think Jake was just the more aggressive debater and won the debate.
Well, you've been voted off the island, Dusty.
I accept the loss. However, every one of you is retarded. His intent, what he thinks does not matter in that moment.
Yeah, so what do you think? Hold on. Can you prove the intent? Can you prove the intent? That's what I asked you.
Can you prove the intent?
I
The
didn't
intent
make
is
the
not the
claim,
point.
fucker. I didn't make the claim
How
about the intent.
No, you decided the prompt. How a person acts, or how a person acts, is what determines a cop's actions. Not what
No,
he
it
thinks.
doesn't. No.
Yes, it does.
No. You're
Can I add
totally
a thought in?
misconcluding that. You mentioned intent.
guys,
Justy, you mentioned intent.
We don't need to
I
debate.
asked you what's your
go over and over again. It's okay, Jake. Come on. Sarah, did you want to say something?
Yeah. Jake said at one point, and I thought he actually. I think he actually kind of gave the debate away because Jake actually admitted at one point, he said, I don't think he deserved to die. And if you want to play semantics,
the argument.
If you want to play semantics, if you pull up the definition of deserved, it's justly based on merit. But I thought that was an interesting piece that he said there, and I was like, why did nobody?
I
pick
never
that
made
up?
the claim that he deserved to die.
You said he didn't. No. Listen. You said he didn't. You said he didn't deserve to die.
Yeah, and Flow State agrees.
Everybody thinks that.
Yeah. So what?
I don't think anybody thinks he deserves to die.
Yeah, everybody thinks that he doesn't deserve to die. We're talking about justification.
Not a defeater at all.
It's not a defeater. I don't know where you're going with this.
It's the same thing. You hit a cop with the car.
I took the intent piece that
I can't hear anyone. Everyone's kind of talking. I haven't heard what anybody said so far.
I wish they would have debated the Second Amendment aspect of it when the government came out and said maybe you shouldn't take a gun to a protest. That would have been.
But the problem with that is that he's exercising his Second Amendment right.
Yeah, he has
to get you there. Totally cool. I wouldn't go that direction because it's a losing argument. Wouldn't go that.
So if you don't think he deserved to die, then you're talking. Then what do you mean by justified? Are you?
I'm talking about with the confines of the law, and then we're talking about
this. You were having a legal debate.
Yeah, and you actually conceded to that. You conceded to that right off the bat, Flow State. You said, okay, cool. Now we could talk about the actual shooting, which you didn't make any arguments because you talked about intent. And I said, prove the intent of Purdy. You couldn't do that either.
Intent. What I was saying is that what he did do was just touch him.
I guess I could ask you then, Jake, like, did he deserve to die for interfering in that moment? That would be the same as saying, was it justified that he died? Well,
that wouldn't be the same, Sarah.
Deserve could be. You could look. Can somebody pull up the definition, please?
I know the definition. I'm not saying that I'm not saying that
says justly in the definition.
Okay, we'll pull up the definition then, or just read it. Just read it to us
a little bit.
Just read it to us.
The prompt was about the shooting, not whether he died. And legally, so the legally defensive shooting, you're stopping the threat. You are not trying to kill somebody. You're not trying, or excuse me, you're not trying to unalive, or you're not trying to end somebody. You are stopping the threat. If you
justified means
you're not trying to end somebody. It's not justifiable to try and end somebody right there. That would be an execution. You're stopping.
Yeah, that when we had to write paperwork, I had to write long ass reports over this and use of force boards. We had a right to stop the suspect, not to kill.
When you were a DEA agent,
any of that stuff.
Yeah, I think justified and deserved should not be
justified.
Correlated.
To prove or show to be just, right, or reasonable. It is absolutely just, right, and reasonable for me to assume that justified is not legal. That they're different.
Well,
things.
There's also a second definition.
Those are two different things.
Sufficient legal reason.
Oh, you're right. There's a second definition.
Yeah. But I appreciate Sarah's criticism.
To qualify oneself as surety by taking an oath of the ownership of sufficient property. It certainly doesn't mean that one, right?
No, I think it's between 1 and 2. But I would say that it. Like, if you think it's justified, it's deserved, because that would be the consequence of the action, right? I think.
Yeah, but justifying the shooting and whether he dies are two separate things.
They're totally separate. Yeah.
So you can't using a definition to try to justify the other, or
Yeah, I don't know that I've ever heard an officer talk about how someone deserved to die. They just say it's justified or it's not justified. They don't. I think that'd be a really weird way to to talk.
It's even how they phrase it. It's a justified shooting, right? They never say it's a justified killing.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, every shooting is treated as a killing. There's no point in which you shoot some. It's justified to shoot.
No, you
somebody.
can shoot somebody and they can still survive. What are you talking about?
I know, but when you're justifying the action, it's assumed that the shot will kill. There's never been.
Let's say Purdy survived. Let's say Purdy survived. So, nevertheless, we can kill out the argument that if he deserved to die, because let's say in this scenario he survived. Would you say that this is still a justified shooting?
No, it's absolutely an unjustified shooting. I would still say that.
Even though he survived,
you guys just aren't going to agree on it.
That kills out Sarah's argument really about deserving. That has nothing to do with the actual argument. That's my point.
Deserving and
so you actually agree with
me.
You actually agree with me on that.
Yeah.
No, the two words are synonymous.
Okay.
This is cool, but I do have to. I don't want to continue to retry the same debate because I have other people who want to debate.
Okay, I'm going to take off. I'm taking off. But I
appreciate you coming by, Dusty.
It is an exact synonym. Look at the Merriam-Webster dictionary. Justify and deserve are the same thing. Okay. I'm out of here.
Bro.
Dusty, I appreciate.
If you put his hands behind his back.
I appreciate him coming by and being good faith. He did very well.
Yeah, it was good faith exchange.
Yeah, he did very well. All right, who's next, guys? Tell me who's next.
We need to get Sarah in a debate. She didn't.
Sure.
I want
Sarah. I caught a little crap last night from I believe Imperious for you rating me.
Seriously?
Seriously. He was like, "Why would Sarah raid you?" And I'm like, "I don't know. I think she's." Yeah, I was like, "I don't know. I think maybe she's making you." Or I don't know. But he was like,
"You're normally not on. You're normally not on later than I am." So I was like, "Oh, Grid's actually making it beyond me, so I'll raid him."
Yeah.
Usually I'm like the last man standing, at the end of the night, aside from Flo and maybe 2 other people. So I'm always rating like the same people. So
it was weird. It was a weird argument that he was making, and I was like, "Well," he was like, "Why do you think she raided you?" I'm like, "I don't know. I think Sarah's trying to make amends to some degree. I don't know what. I don't know. Why does it matter?" And it was like, and it was, and so I'm banned, but I'm from the Crucible, and I've been a fan since you started, and all this other stuff, and I'm like. I kept trying to figure out who it was, and then they just kept saying they were banned. And the only person that's banned that kind of fits, because I have very few people banned, is Imperious.
Facts. Wicked fucking Wally. Oh shit.
What did Wally say? I can't.
No, it was talking about
me about me on her panel and all that shit. So I mean, she said I can eat a dick on her panel.
You can eat a dick. Eat a dick.
Yeah, even though I defended you,
does that hurt your feelings, Marte? Are you okay?
Hold on. Even though I defended you and never once attacked you, it was only after that gay reindeer shit that you started attacking me.
Oh my god! My god!
Yeah.
How much more worse stuff have people said about you?
How much more feminine is going to come out of you?
Well,
how much more what? I can't. I didn't hear you.
Yeah, how much more feminism are we going to get from you?
Does that hurt your feelings? Does that bother you? Are you okay?
That you're a feminist.
What do you care? What do you care? What do you care about anything? You said, I don't care what Sarah is or isn't or fuck her or whatever. What do you care, Marte? Why does it bother you so much about anything I say?
Is it just me or is Sarah's mic peaking?
Yeah,
Marte and her are both cutting out.
I gotcha. Okay, I thought it was me. I was like, are my settings that fucked up? But okay.
No, yeah, Marte and her are both cutting out.
Gotcha. Okay, I just wanted to check.
Somewhere between every 1 and 3 seconds, Sarah, you've got it sounds like a Budweiser frog.
That may be lagging on her end because she apparently is in the bath.
No, I'm out.
Oh, you're out of the bath now. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. Well, yeah, it's weird how, all of the stuff just doesn't die down. I guess it's all right. Whatever. I lost my train of thought.
Marte, that drama.
There's always drama. There's always going to be drama. You can't get away from drama.
Marilyn, you're the walking form of a human form of drama. What are you talking about?
Marilyn sounds like she wants to debate
The
me.
long form.
I am not.
Marilyn sounds like she needs to go to bed. Sounds
I'm
sleepy.
exhausted. JS should totally take my place. If
JS was going to come up here. I don't know where he is.
I'm falling asleep for sure.
Marilyn, you haven't simped hard enough on my channel. Just FYI, and just saying.
Okay, Jake,
Do you agree that I defeated, absolutely obliterated Flow State?
Obliterated him.
Okay, great. She is simping good. I got you there. All right,
That was some good simping.
I love Dusty. But you did.
I thought that was really good. I think if Dusty had a little more time to flesh out his points, it would have been a lot.
5 minute. I could have had a better. I could have
I know,
destroyed him
5
with an
minutes is
hour
rough.
to flesh out
5
my
minutes is
fucking
rough.
points too.
Yeah.
Wouldn't have mattered.
Yeah. All right, you guys. Somebody come up with a debate. I will be right back. I got to take a leak. I don't normally need to, but I've been on for a long while now, so I will be right back. I'm gonna go piss off my porch.
Right on.
Drama llama.
So who hasn't debated yet? What, we got Mo and Tomato.
Mo,
and
Marilyn,
right?
Tomato.
I want Sarah to debate. We got to get Sarah in a debate.
Has a Marte
Like,
debate
she
yet?
hardly. I haven't seen her.
Marte
in
hasn't
that.
debated, I think.
Yeah,
Marte
and
versus Sarah. Let's go.
debate is the century. That's a good one.
Tomato, Marilyn, Mo, Marte.
Or let's go Maryland Tomato. Let's get the girls.
We don't have anything to debate about.
Okay, all right.
Yeah,
I'll debate on how cute you are.
How cute you are.
Oh God. Okay.
Oh Lord.
Anyways, girls. Anyways, girls.
Agree with each other.
Y'all need some, I don't know, chill time or something. Everyone's tension's getting up.
What?
Yeah, it's a good thing though.
I think everybody's happy.
Yeah.
Look at Emmett. She's smiling.
I'm just high on NyQuil.
'Cause I told her how cute she was.
I'm exhausted. I'm barely.
Dude, this
hanging
cold
on.
won't go away, bro.
Yeah, I'm fighting. I'm almost over my cold.
No one cares,
Almost
Marilyn.
over it. I'm still.
I care,
Mo.
Maryland. I care.
Thanks, Sarah. Mo, you're
Mo.
everywhere now. I don't
came
like
in.
it.
Thanks for set.
Well, that just wounds me to know that.
I care about you, Mo. I just care
Thanks,
about you.
Emmett. Thank you. Thanks, Emmett. I care about you, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Did I walk into the wrong stream?
Everybody
What the
and their personalities.
We'll all be
Everybody
nice to each
care
other.
about each other, you know.
No
This is not
rebuttal
fake
and
and
Marte.
gay. It's just-
What do you think about
Everybody just
gay?
cares.
El Perro, what's up?
Wait.
That's an interesting one.
I believe we have a set.
Well, we got
Average.
from Pork Halal, Tomato and Marte, $20.
Oh, sweet. We
But
got it.
hold on. $50 comes in from K2 Keep on Trucking. Have Sarah and Marilyn debate if holding hands is gay.
Oh, come on. Let's do. No, I want Martell.
Can I hold her hand while we make the debate?
We could do.
This
We could do
Sisters of the Traveling Pants debate here.
Martell,
Also-
2v1, Maryland, and Tomato versus you. Let's do a
That's
2v1.
Can I also have some
This is,
clarification
he's done this
before we
before.
start?
I can't. He's done this before.
Respect the grift.
Jake, what is this
Can I have
next
clarification from K2 though? Is it holding hands like same sex holding hands or opposite sex holding hands?
What?
It
Or
just
does it
says
matter?
holding hands.
Okay.
I don't.
I think by
what?
definition it has to be
I'll
same
take-
sex, wouldn't it?
Well,
I don't think it's. I can't comment. I know exactly what's going on here, but I cannot comment.
We'll have fun with it. We'll
What
have
is
fun with it.
happening?
Y'all can
I-
debate on
Maryland-
how Flow State.
I don't
Whatever.
think
I'm not
it's
even gonna
gay.
talk shit.
Marilyn, you take whichever position you want, and I'll just do the other side.
I don't think it's gay to hold hands. I mean, I don't know. It's so confusing.
Okay, well, I will take the affirmative.
We do have the other debate as well that has been paid for by Pork Halal. I don't know who that is, but that's great.
It's bacon.
So, but we'll get to that. We'll be back in a moment with that. So,
What have you done?
is holding hands gay? Who's got which? And let me know who's going first.
She said no. If you want to take that, I'll take the yes.
All right, so Sarah's going to be the affirmative. She will start off 1 minute on the clock already. Whenever you're ready, Sarah.
Okay. Yes, I absolutely think holding hands is gay. Gay can be happy. It can be flamboyant. It can be known as, pardon me. It can be known as excitement. It relates to sexuality. So therefore, if you're holding hands, you are absolutely being gay as fuck. There you go. I'll leave it right there.
All right.
That's good.
Fair enough. All right, Marilyn, whenever you're ready.
Oh, that was so good. It's not gay because gay is just a word and you're idolizing it. So whatever you're calling it, that's your prerogative. And gay could mean anything. So yeah, stop idolizing words and calling stuff gay. Holding hands is not gay at all. It's beautiful. I don't know.
Okay. All right. Okay.
When you're, all right, we can go now.
5 minutes on the clock. I want a nice clean fight. No hair pulling, no eye gouging, no scratching, none of that. And just start talking and I'll start the clock.
All right. First, Marilyn, you said holding hands is beautiful. That means you as well are idolizing words. So you calling holding hands gay and saying it's because of word usage and idolizing the words, well, then you can no longer call holding hands beautiful.
Okay, well, I won't call it beautiful or gay then. So now, does that mean it's no longer gay?
Well, question, are we not, well, does it make it no longer gay? Well, then what will it make it? Are we just not going to have adjectives, nouns, verbs for anything? Are there no ways to describe doing an action?
Gay just seems a little extra. I don't know.
So because something seems extra, we're not allowed to use it as a word?
But in this generation, it's kind of derogatory. It's kind of used for judging things rather than it used to be used for happy. It's more judgmental. So it's sort of an agenda for control and manipulating people, calling it gay.
Isn't that what words are used for, though? We utilize them to express our feelings towards something. So if you believe holding hands is gay or is not gay, isn't just that simply your way of expressing your thoughts towards something?
Yes and no. I mean, I feel like there's a better way to describe holding hands than gay, a more polite and just way.
Should we always be polite and just to everyone? Should we never be mean or utilize derogatory words to shame something and call it something bad or express what it really is?
Unfortunately, yes, we should do that and strive. Everyone should strive towards that. Yeah.
Okay. I win.
You have 3 minutes left.
I'm just going to sit here and talk about how cute Marilyn is for the next 3 minutes. I wish I was holding your hand and being gay along with you. Marilyn, if I was holding your hand and you were giggling the way you were, would you say it was gay or not gay? Or would you be upset if somebody said it was gay?
I would think they were wrong.
I can't let, I can't.
Sarah, is Marilyn?
That was way too gay.
Marilyn, is Sarah, is Marilyn one of those women that you just can't say no to?
I can't say no. I would simp for her. If I was a dude, I'd be in trouble.
Yeah, you'd be like Anson.
Take my money.
Simp,
Just
yeah.
take all my money.
Yeah.
I'm blushing.
Yeah, you'd be like every other guy, Sarah. Every other guy.
Could you
Congratulations.
I just want
Look
to
at
be
that
here
pretty
someday.
little smile. She's so
More
adorable.
kids,
She's
just
all
start
like,
the debate.
cheeks are all red. She doesn't know what to do with herself.
All right, guys.
Just gay.
All right, OG, lead us out of the wilderness. OG, lead us out.
Oh no, bro, that was hot. I'm all on board. Hold, pull that back up. I am not the man to pull you out of the wilderness. For that one. We gonna be in this mode for 40 years, brother.
Fucking Coomer.
I feel all the judges are going to say this is a tie, and both of them.
No,
just,
no.
It's like I don't even.
Sarah won though. Like Marilyn literally conceded. Like Sarah
Well,
won.
save the judgment for later.
All
I'm just
right.
saying, like I can't even decide. It's just like both of you guys are just.
Well,
like,
good
it's a tie.
thing you're not
tie.
a judge. All right,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
Wrath, let me know what you think, man.
Pretty easily, Marilyn. That was a horrible debate. I stand on your
horrible.
side in which way it was going, but you got mopped. Sorry.
All right, so
Sarah wins then, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay.
all right. Well, Grumple, just for the memes, what do you got?
The opener's Marilyn stop idolizing words was her entire stop to the affirmative. Sarah the tomato. She qualified gay as happy. That's the entire thing I got out of it.
But
Gay
Marilyn
is just a
let
little
her.
extra from Marilyn's side. That's not really refuting anything also. And then Sarah, I think, had constant good attacks and creating points and tying them together. I think that, I'm not sure because it was so hard to understand. I'm sorry, the frog noises got much more frequent, and I'm hard of hearing, and I couldn't really. I think Sarah got it, but I'll give it to Sarah because I think she won the debate, but I'm not. It was very difficult to understand her.
Because is holding hands with your girlfriend gay? No.
Super gay.
No, I mean, dude, there's a lot of fucking chicks that are friends that hold hands that aren't. But
Yeah, but
Marilyn,
This
bad
was
argument.
gay, okay?
Everything's
This was
gay,
just
right?
gay. All of it was gay.
bro.
No, because the dynamics between men and women are totally
Let
different.
it play out, Emmett. Let it play out. Let it
It
play
was
out.
in
You like it
in
because it's
summary,
gay too, you
this was
fucking
the
Coomer,
gayest debate of the
okay?
night.
I would ask, are men and women the same? So
Exactly, Jake. Exactly.
yeah, exactly, and that would have been the pawn point.
Try
but
though, Marilyn.
Marilyn, sorry. Yeah.
She did great, and I'm exhausted. And I'm
All
not a
right.
debater anyway.
Oh, Sarah left. Oh, there she is.
No, she's there.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Thanks for having me. Next
You're
time.
very welcome, Marilyn. Tomato fell off again. She'll be back. She'll be back.
Okay.
Yeah, she's back. There we
See
go.
y'all next time. Thanks again.
See you next time, Marilyn.
Keep simping for me.
Okay, Jay.
Jake's single. I don't know if you know that.
Yeah, no, not interested. Definitely not. Sorry,
Try to help
Marilyn.
you out. All
I
right,
just
so-
enjoy women simping over me. That's all it is.
All right. So we do have it
Yes.
that's paid for between Sarah and Marte, but Sarah is currently experiencing technical difficulties.
Whoa,
Hey,
coincidence.
JS, do you want to debate me on racism? Is it real?
Jake, you don't like him crazy. That's tragic. That's trash.
Right.
Yeah, sorry, man. I don't like him crazy. My bad.
Damn, JS, another
My
one?
bad.
If you want to.
Yeah, you
Yeah, I
wanna
already
go-
realize-
this one, but yeah, he's a pretty good opponent.
That joke, that debate is funnier if it's with like a raging like BLM type person.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'll agree. He's right about that.
Yeah.
That's true.
Well, you can always take about the dinosaurs and the pyramids, and that's pretty.
Yeah, if he takes the argument to the dinosaurs and pyramids, I might not be able to win that. I don't know.
You can't win.
The dinosaurs built the pyramids. That's okay.
Yeah, but I'll debate JS on racism. Is it real?
All right. Should we? But I've got the $20 here for Sarah versus Marte, and
$20, brother.
$20 holler. So I got to go with that one to start. So JS, maybe not. We are experiencing technical difficulties, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see.
I would
Hey,
debate that
JS.
having female friends is a liability.
Having what?
Having female friends is a liability
Female friends is a liability.
Like for men or women.
for men.
I'll do whatever. I got here late. So I
If
don't-
you're gonna go with that, then it would be for men and
This
women.
is JS and Marte.
Huh?
Is that who's doing this one? I lost track.
Yeah, Sarah and Marte. If Sarah comes back.
Oh,
If
Sarah.
if she can't come back.
Doesn't seem to be able to.
Having female friends is a liability, as seen from Sarah's past with Andrew. So I'll debate that in real life as well too. Outside of that too.
Oh boy.
Yeah. I thought I heard an alert in my Discord, but I guess I'm wrong.
The whole panel heard an alert from somebody's Discord a few seconds ago.
I heard it too.
I was checking mine.
Yeah. All right. Well, if Sarah comes back, Marte, you've got that debate. In the meantime, let's go ahead. I like Mo versus
Hey, Greg.
JS. I mean, obviously, if somebody had paid me for it, I'd like it a lot better. But that's all right.
Well,
That's
you still have a chat that wants Sarah versus Martel. So.
Yeah, I thought somebody paid for it.
If she comes back, that needs to happen.
she's not here, so I would 100% if she comes back, but she's connected like 3 times and not been able to say anything, and then it just drops off.
Hey, can I get an audio check? How's my audio?
Sound good.
You
Sounds
had a
good to me.
little cut towards the end, but other than that, good.
All right, so here we go. We got Sarah's back.
There you go, Sarah Martel. Let's go.
I'm trying.
Who's this
It
Martel
keeps,
guy I keep hearing about?
You told me that's how your fucking name was pronounced, asshole. What the fuck?
Is there L in my name, Jake?
You
L
made
there?
the whole fucking claim that I don't put L's in my name because I don't take L's. That was your whole fucking
Well,
thing.
because
What the
it's
hell?
not also in my name either.
All right, I'll just call you Marte,
That's a good
which
troll.
you criticized me.
There is an L.
There
in
you
his
go.
last name.
There you go.
Yeah.
Martine works, man. That's actually how
Yeah,
it's
Marte.
spelled.
I'll just say Martine.
Malte?
Can anybody
Senor
hear me?
Malate.
Mate.
I don't hear anybody.
Senor Mate.
You can't hear us, Sarah?
That's
Sarah,
the
can you
problem
hear
I
us?
had when I came in? You got to go to your output and make sure.
Well, she was here, but she's on her phone, and sometimes when they start disconnecting, they just keep disconnecting. It's basically, have to reboot your phone, which probably won't occur to her to do.
She should go to her computer.
Shit.
That would be the
You just want her to go to her computer because you think she's like still half naked from the bath.
I'm not that.
No, we just want the debate.
Yeah, the debate would be funny.
You just go to her fucking, her actual like setup.
If
and,
I
and
wanted
make this
all
happen.
of that grid, I would have bought the poster.
Oh yeah,
You didn't buy the poster?
No.
it's basically an online prostitute. I'm just saying, Sarah. Sorry to tell you this, but you are an online prostitute selling that shit. Sorry. Tough crowd.
Tough crowd.
Tough crowd. It's like we can't talk about Sarah selling nudes on the internet. Okay, fine. All right. Tough crowd, guys.
I think I'm still a little bantered out from Manar. Manar is just like, that dude's annoying.
He used to be a different debater about a year ago, and he came back trying to be this Spurgfest is what he's trying to do now.
Yeah. The Wrath, I'm not sure I'm familiar with you, but thank you for coming up.
Yeah, I mean, usually around Speaks channel. He used to be around Sarah's a while ago.
Yeah, okay.
Around the street, so.
Trying one more time, she says, and then I'm giving up.
I knew Manar and Emmett were best friends when Manar joined his panel earlier. They were like longtime friends, man. It was crazy.
I've seen photos of the two kissing.
Oh boy.
I don't know about all that now.
That-
but
the fuck you talking about?
Well, he is Czechoslovakian. They are cousins with the goat people.
No.
Can everybody hear me?
Yeah,
we got you.
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay. Is it still froggy now? I took the earbuds out.
You sound
No,
way
you sound
better.
way
better.
Yeah,
way better.
Okay, so restream and earbuds don't work well. Okay.
It's so far. You're
Yeah, you
crystal,
sound good.
You're good
Really
to go.
good.
Yeah. Okay, well, we've got a debate between you and Marte. Let me throw everybody in the back, just because why wouldn't I?
Grid. Is Grid talking?
Is that the confirmed topic? The his having female friends?
Oh, I haven't. There is no topic yet. They have to agree on the topic. So, JS, you got to go to the back, man. So do you, Jake.
I can't hear Grid.
You can't hear me?
She's making more excuses.
Can you hear anybody else, Sarah?
I don't hear anybody.
It's on. Oh, wait, how did you know that we were not hearing you? And then you were like, okay, whatever.
Women.
She literally answered it right off the bat. Yeah. She literally answered the question right off the bat.
I think part of the problem is when you're trying to restream from if you're trying to stream from StreamYard or multi-platform, especially on a phone, it just doesn't work. This is the StreamYard takes a ton of resources to run, and then this also takes a ton of resources. I don't think
she's restreaming from her channel, though.
I don't think she's live.
I think she's just doing it off her phone, which is easy.
It could be known as.
When I joined, I couldn't hear anybody either. I had to go to settings and check my output.
Yeah. But at the same time, like, she did answer the question while she was saying I couldn't hear anybody.
She could hear everybody.
Yeah, Sarah says she's on her phone. Yeah,
that's
Marte,
easy.
Marte, are you on the right mic? Because you're like cutting out and it's kind of low.
I was on mute actually, so if I'm cutting in and out, that wasn't me.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Yeah, I am having some mic issues at the moment as well.
Try restarting your phone. Restart the whole phone if
it's an epidemic.
All right.
Hey, Greg.
All right, people. I gotta go.
Going to be on the panel.
I'm sorry. What now?
Can I pick somebody if she's not going to be on the panel?
Yeah, I would. Let's see if she's gonna try and come back up. She's already restarted. Are you gonna try and come back up, Sarah, or no?
If she's restarting,
she's restarting.
She can't.
Take a little time because I do want to see Marte and Sarah. That would be fun.
Not Martell?
Oh, sorry, Martell. Yeah. Or Martell, Marte. I don't even fucking know anymore. Don't even know anymore, bro. You trolled me. What the fuck? You said
literally look at how my name is spelled. It kind of helps you
I
out.
know, bro.
Kentucky Fried Marte.
I pronounced your name originally correctly, and
Ways to describe doing an action.
Gay just seems a little extra. I don't know.
So because something seems extra, we're not allowed to use it as a word.
But in this generation, it's kind of derogatory. It's kind of used for judging things rather than it used to be used for happy. It's more judgmental. So it's sort of an agenda for control.
You lose, Marilyn. Get out of here. Non-grateful wench.
Control and manipulating people.
But no, I mean, it is gay. You don't hold hands with your bros.
Isn't that what words are used for, though? We utilize them to express our feelings towards.
There is nobody that you hold hands with except for your significant other or a child.
Towards something. So if you believe holding hands is gay or is not gay, isn't just that simply your way of expressing your thoughts towards something?
Don't you guys feel guilty or anything?
No, we won't.
Yeah.
My wife's probably in bed right now. She's probably he'll be here when he gets here. All right, so Marte and Tomato. All right, so JS, now you get to go to the back again. All right.
JS.
And
Good luck, Sarah.
Jake Var and Emmett.
What are we debating?
The Wrath. We'll get. Yeah, we'll decide. We'll pick a prompt here in a minute, and then Grumpy, you go back. Mo, you go back, and then there was 2. All right. So, what do you guys want to debate? Marte?
Female friends are a liability.
I would agree with that. Did you cut out again?
No, I just shook my head. Marte seems to be cutting out, though. Or lagging.
You'd agree with that based on anecdotal evidence, right, Sarah?
What's that?
You'd agree with that based on anecdotal evidence, right?
I'd agree with it wholly. Not necessarily anecdotal. I have some great female friends, but I guess it would depend on what you. Let me ask you how far you mean by a liability, like in terms of relationships.
No, I'm talking about like if you want me to bring up a good example, you were friends with somebody's other platform, and that happened to fall through, right?
Yeah, you're saying it's a liability on what?
You know, having female friends. Like if they were friendly with you, it just happened to be a liability and fall through. We can even map this to other things. Like if I'm married and I have a female friend.
Yeah, I would agree with you. I wouldn't even have I wouldn't like argue that. Like married women typically hang with other married women. Your phases change as you go through your own phases.
Brother, this is gay as fuck. Like, seriously? Really gay?
No, I don't really have strong opinions.
Okay. What about you, Marte? You got anything?
I think that
I can go to my list.
I don't think anybody should get reparations, especially blacks.
I would agree with that. Wholeheartedly.
Let's see. I have a lot of prompts here, but some of them are just kind of.
I deserve reparations for having to hear Marte cry.
Should be anything. I don't think reparations are a thing. Or should be a thing.
I think it can be.
You think they can be? To who?
From blacks to whites.
From blacks to white. Okay. Give me like the TLDR on why. Like
okay, so are we officially starting?
Well, I want to know.
If I'm going to give you the TLDR, we might as well kick it off, Sarah.
Well, because I don't know what, like, I could probably find agreement with that.
Well, if I'm going to lay out my arguments, we might as well have the debate. You see where the crux where we're at right now?
Well, okay, let me.
I want to understand what I'm getting into.
Yeah, sure.
I need I'm looking for clarification. That's all, Marte.
Yeah.
Nobody's trying to hound you.
Should marriage require mandatory counseling first?
Yes.
I would actually agree with that.
Okay. Let's see. No, I'm sorry, guys. Give me 1 second. I got a message there. Let me just find something really quick. I mean, not really quick, but
should we give this guy his $20 back?
No. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe I have to pay him an extra $5.
Yeah, I don't know why they would want Marte and I to debate. Like, we would actually be on very similar standings on a lot of things. So
I don't know about that, Sarah.
How about all women benefit from pornography, even if they're not in the pornography industry?
What? All women benefit from pornography. Yeah, the TLDR on that one.
Yeah. So, in one form or another, all women benefit from the adult industry, even if they themselves do not engage in it.
I would disagree. Not all. An absolute claim cannot be made. That's an easy thing to destroy.
Yeah. Yeah, because you could even go as far as saying like women who are trafficked through it. So not all women.
The problem here is all is doing the heavy lifting here. It makes an absolute claim, which is easily debunked in a debate.
Even if it's down to one person doesn't.
If it wrecks a marriage and that one marriage is a representative of, something that's harmed through pornography, I think that automatically just defeats the whole argument.
Well, I think when we're saying all, we mean it basically as a group, not every single woman on the planet. As a group, that would be all.
Every single. You're going to have to say a different word besides all then.
right? Like you could say a majority or most, or yeah, you can't, yeah, because all you need is just one singular example.
Okay.
I think we should get rid of no fault divorce. One of my chatters had said something. I think I would fight for that.
That's
we should get rid of no fault divorce.
A very common debate.
Yeah, it's overworked.
Is hierarchy inevitable in sexual dynamics?
Yeah, probably. I would say so. And it's just a matter of who takes the hierarchy. Like who gets on the top. Are you a top or a bottom? But yeah, I think I would agree with that. In relationships,
it's the equivalent of saying, is the light switch turned in off or off? It's turned in one direction or the other.
Right.
You're never going to have it in neutral.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't think we disagree.
Yeah, the defeater would be neutrality in that. I'm going to think of something real quick. I don't think that people that are practicing active Islam should be in U.S. office at all.
I would 100% agree with that. Can we just give the guy his $20 back?
You guys seem to agree on. You guys seem to agree on a lot.
I already told you that. Like,
let's see.
I think we should. I think when it comes to baby deletion, I think we should delete it all across the board. Mostly, only like the 1%. Maybe if it's going to kill both the mom and the baby, that should be the only allowances we'll have. But even then, that's not ABs. That's something else. It's a medical procedure at that point.
Yeah, I'm pro-life. I wouldn't. I would be okay if we cut out abort. If they said no more ABs at all, I would be okay with that.
I don't know, Sarah. Are you sure about that?
Yes, I am. I have left room, and I've stated very clearly about the idea of women in the graping situations. However, I didn't say it should not. I said I think we should consider that concept, but I still, if somebody said, should we remove AB across the board, I'd be okay with it. I'd put my seal of approval and call it a day.
I think you just don't want to fight, Sarah.
No, Marte, I think you're just retarded and don't understand. When I said I'd probably agree with most of what you say, you just didn't want to take it for face value. You just want to fight, I don't give a fuck.
Hold on. Is it possible that you could play devil's advocate like you played with Marilyn, and you don't want to do that with me? Oh,
well,
shit.
You know what though? Marilyn's cute.
Shit.
Marilyn's cute, and she was good faith, and I knew she'd be a sweet doll baby.
So
You're just a dickwad.
You advocated one, but you won't play it in the other, which means you're backing out of a debate.
What? No, wait. Why do I have to play that? Why do I have to do that? I've already played that role. Why don't you play that role then?
I'm asking you. You've done this before. You've demonstrated this. But you don't want to do this anyways.
Are you asking the lady to do the heavy lifting for you?
That has a pattern.
God, wow, what a bitch.
Demonstrate said pattern.
All right. This is actually not super productive.
With the pattern is asking.
Wow, what a man! What a big, strong man you are.
Feminism.
Okay. Not particularly helpful. All right, so let's see. Let me see if I have some good ones here that I think that you guys may disagree on, which is it's interesting. You do actually agree quite a bit.
Yeah, well, if you're covert, you tend to do that a lot. But anyways.
Is the feminizing of men or outdated masculine expectations feeding higher self-harm among men?
Feminizing of, yeah, probably. What was the second part? Is feminizing really of men?
Like a left-right debate. A lot of my prompts don't really work for people more or less aligned.
You said if
Is it the feminizing of men or outdated masculine expectations, model, whatever word you want to insert there, feeding higher self-harm among men?
Are you saying that masculinity is outdated?
No, I said, is it the feminizing of men? So either, men who are being told that they're too masculine and they need to be more like women, for example, or outdated masculine expectations such as being the provider, whatever you can define your own masculine expectations. Do either of those, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think
feed higher self-harm amongst men, which would be, drug abuse, alcoholism,
right,
self-deletion, that sort of thing.
I mean, I could even throw in there to try to find something. I would say infantilizing young boys, but I think that would still feed under the line of feminizing them. So, yeah, but I think we would be in too much agreement on that.
I would say that homosexuals shouldn't be able to adopt children.
Did I lose sound? I don't hear Marte. Why do I not hear? I don't hear anybody. Hold on.
That was my bad because I got a phone call and then anyway. All right, so
homosexuals should not adopt children.
I would 100% agree with that.
And once again, you guys talk for a minute.
I can't hear anything.
I actually don't have anything to say to you, Sarah. So quiet it is.
That was weird. Let's see. I think you guys would be in alignment on should immigrants actually be allowed to hold any political office. I think we've covered that one. Although we were talking a specific term, I think you guys would expand that to all of them.
That's the debate I'm having on your channel tomorrow night, right? I think,
yeah, more or less, yeah.
Yeah.
Who are you debating tomorrow night?
It's a guy named Ross Gwandy. It's his first debate. I feel bad for him. So
okay. Let's see. Where are we at?
Oh, that's a good one. El Pero, where do you stand on college tuition being free, Marte?
I don't think it should be free.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah,
Those things in America should be merit-based.
I have too many long prompts too.
I believe that it's a net positive for America.
I'm pro-ICE.
And let's see. The more patriarchal a society is, the more successful it is.
I agree.
Yeah, I mean, we saw the prime time, in the 50s. We've got the baby boomers, all that fun stuff. We got the great economy up until the 1970s, which is when feminism really kicked off and women could get mortgages and credit lines and all those things. So I wouldn't even argue that. Mm-hmm. And that's where everything, the economy shifted.
Mm. Let's see. We always have at least one or two debates that are just really, really hard to.
I think a good shooting was justified.
Should the 19th be repealed? That's a good one.
I'm sorry, you both were talking.
Oh, I said, should the 19th be repealed? That's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
I think it should be repealed, but I think that should be repealed for some of these men too. So I think,
yeah, I would kick it back to landowners and people with kids. I added that caveat in the other day, like having property and then having children too is a guaranteed investment in the future of the country. So, yeah,
military conscription as well too.
I'd be okay with that. I'd definitely be okay. At least 2 years guaranteed. That I would be all right with that.
What about Abe Dinka says, are men the fairer sex?
Yes, they are. They're lovely. At least in my opinion.
Yeah, obviously you would think that. That's for sure.
Oh, Marte would agree with me there.
I don't have an opinion on the matter.
Anarchy Television says the more successful, I'm assuming he means society, becomes, the greedier it becomes, and everything goes to crap after that.
I would blame it on consumerism and materialism.
I think we have the Mouse Utopia example for that as well too. If anybody out there has heard of that, that's also proven to be. If you don't have a society of merit-based economy and economics, I think you have a failure rate that goes through the roof.
What about H-1B visas?
I mean, it's lottery based. I think that's weird. I think there should be, maybe if they're going to do it, maybe change it to where it's prioritized by industry necessities, like most important to least important. If they wanted to change the regulations on that, I don't know where Marte stands. And I'm not 100% familiar with H-1B, but I'm only just familiar with it based on having a throwdown Thursday night with someone running that drill.
I actually have the prompt, and it's a little bit. I'm going to give you a little bit of background because I don't think either of you are really familiar with it, but you'll be familiar with the concepts. So currently, the fastest growing section of visas are O1B. O1B is entertainment. The reason that is growing is because with their large audiences and huge revenue, OF models and models from other websites that where the girls pose nude or partially nude or whatever, they have big followings and they are able to meet the criteria to come to the United States. Should we be importing effectively the adult industry into the United States?
I think we shouldn't be importing them in. But when you say importing, do you mean into the U.S. or outside of the U.S.? Extraditing
into the U.S. If for example, one of these adult actresses, we can call them mattress actresses. That's okay. If one of these mattress actresses has a big enough following and makes enough money, they can get an O1B visa and come here legally. And an O1B is actually somewhat easier to turn into a green card, which could lead to citizenship.
I disagree with that.
Wow, I can't believe that's even a thing. Yeah, we would probably disagree, huh?
How am I the only one that keeps up with this stuff?
I have never heard of that, but I mean, we could disagree, but I would probably disagree maybe in different lights, because I could use the same argument that we use for our current immigration system, in terms of like, we already have OF models here that aren't making enough to get by, right? They make like $100 a month or something like that. Like, you could run that drill, but if you want to do it based off morality, I would even stand with Marte on that one too. So,
well, it sets a very bad precedent. So if you think about this, you're talking about like probably like,
it sounds like we have a debate.
1.7% of successful creators, and we're going to justify.
Okay, Marte. It sounds like we have we don't need to pre-debate it. We can just do it in the debate.
I already said I would agree with him. I said I could make the argument that we would make against immigration altogether, right? Like, we have American citizens here who need those jobs. But I said if Marte makes the morality claim, I would agree with them on that one too.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Glenn Lawrence the other night had a show about gold diggers. I haven't seen it, but I do know he did send me a message saying men should not marry gold diggers or gold diggers are good or something. I haven't read the whole thing yet. But what do you guys think about gold diggers? And I think, Sarah, maybe you did a stream on this.
Yeah. I think we should make gold diggers great again. If men want to protect and provide and they want women to be submissive, if you're going to lead with your wallet, then find somebody who wants that. If inevitably relationships are transactional to begin with, then why not make the transaction?
Yeah. Okay. So, Marte, where do you stand on that?
I would disagree with that.
Right,
You would disagree. Okay. All right. Perfect. Now we got a debate. All right. So, Sarah sounds like the affirmative, and she will go first. 1 minute on the clock. This is actually a serious debate, so that's going to be cool. And took a minute to come up with a prompt, but I think it's great. So, it took a lot of time.
How many phone calls have you received in that amount of time?
Well, technically 0, because I pick up the phone and someone was pocket dialing me, and so all I would hear was their TV, and which was fascinating. And then it would happen again, so it was fine. All right, Sarah, whenever you're ready, just start talking, and I will start the clock.
Okay. Wait, before that, can you confirm the prompt? Men should marry gold diggers?
Yes, men should marry gold diggers.
Okay, thank you.
I guess, hold on. How did you put it? To destroy feminism?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Well, that was my prompt the other day.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
So wait, hold on. To destroy feminism, does Marte believe we should not do that to destroy feminism, or we just shouldn't do that at all?
I think it still can be irrelevant to the topic, but I mean, I can engage with that, I guess. I think that would, I don't know if it'll exactly destroy feminism.
Well, great. We can argue that. All right. Perfect. Sarah, are you ready to make your argument?
Sure. Let's do it. Let's have fun.
All right. When you're ready.
All right. Men should 100% attempt to marry gold diggers in order to destroy feminism, because that's how it's all worked from the get-go anyways. If men have always been the breadwinners and women have always been dependent upon men, well, then naturally women were already seeking the men with the most, right? So they were already gold diggers to begin with. Now, relationships were already transactional. We just added the love caveat to it. So therefore, we throw that little mushy gushy bullshit in. Now, feminism actually created women to have their own money. Therefore, now instead of women fighting for the men, now the men are having to fight for the women. If you want the hierarchy to be reestablished, you need to send women back to the gold digger status in which they sought that, fought for it, and did anything and everything to keep it. I'll leave it there.
And that's time. That was really good. Ready when you are, Marte?
So I think the relationship's built on transaction, not love, and that's a major issue. The gold digger's core motivation would be what you provide materially, and we're talking about other things. Now, I agree that relationships can be transactional, although, like, let's say that Christ told one woman to love her man. That would mean, like, in sickness, health, or anything like that, and you retire on what you live on. Basically, the attraction disappears the moment materialism evaporates, and I think that sets a bad precedent. Loyalty is also conditional. The kids grow up in a mercenary environment where they see, okay, well, great. If somebody better comes along that's higher paying, guess what I do? I boot the husband to the side. And I think that we don't want conditional love. Love should be sickness or health. We eliminate that. And I think it's better off being pure love without money or any materialism.
Is there a metric to love?
All right. Let me get 5 minutes. Yeah, it's all right. Just start talking when you're ready.
Yeah. Is there a metric to love?
With love, there's no objective metric we have. So when you say for better or health through sickness and health or anything like this, when it comes to gold digger implies materialism. And I think that the sooner that we put materialism at the back of the card instead of the front of everything else, the relationship is less conditional. That means I can survive a tough storm, a financial disaster, and then she's less likely to leave me. I think that when we lead with money and not love, which means like I am with him for who he is and not what he has, a relationship's 10 times better.
Then should the man always be the provider then? Does he always have to be the provider if it's not a pardon me, if it's only based on love and not what he can provide for you?
Provision can be my presence of what I can do. Like basically, if I chose somebody and like there was a woman that chose somebody who wasn't tall, dark, and handsome, implies that, you know, this guy was big enough to fend off from disasters and things like that, and they survived a harsh winter because of the work that he could put in. Merit is also the work that men put in in themselves, the work ethic they have, and everything else. That's provision as well too. Notice how I didn't bring up anything materialism brought in, right?
That still sounds like a conditional, though. What if he can no longer protect? What if he, you know?
Right. That was my whole argument. I'm saying that, yes, there are transactions, but think about the materialism I took out of this, right? She's not going to leave me when the well dries up of finances. She's going to stay with me no matter what. She's going to be in the gutter with me, whatever that is. And we've long gone from that in American values. I think if we return to that, that's a better mainstay. We just bought propaganda telling us that we need diamonds that are forever and all this. It's just fucked everything up.
Is a man still doing his duty to his wife if he's no longer providing for her?
Yeah, he is. But you would have to think about what providing is. If we had an infrastructure collapse and there was a big hit, EP hit, whatever that is, I forgot what that is, and all the electronics went out, he would still have to be a hunter-gatherer and provide in other means other than materialism.
And men know how to do that today?
That's the problem. We put materialism before everything, and it's handicapped men as a whole because we've been following women's lead up until then. That literally supports my whole argument.
Well, isn't the biggest issue right now in terms of relationships that men are simps to women and women have all of these options and men have none? Don't we have the male loneliness epidemic caused by feminism and all of these other issues? Can't you just destroy all of that in one quick sweep and say, make money great again?
No, we can't do that automatically with that. I think that if we take simps off of the playing field and we have propagandization of the nation to go away for paying for things that you'll never get, which is what we're talking about, the materialism and the lead with materialism and also the goal of materialism. If we eliminate this through propagandization of the nation, maybe we'll look at 20 years of this time of OF models literally finding other career paths instead of worshiping these women that give them nothing.
So what about the men who are incapable of the physical stature to protect? Right? Don't they only have one other option left as a duty as a man?
You ever hear about the saying, you know, weak times create tough men, and tough men create better like things like that. Like I think that these men will become learners of their experience, and I think we can learn lessons. But here's the thing, though: when you have an economy and guys that are just getting money, when they're basically siphoning the whole system by propagandizing other men to saying, "Hey, you know what? He's getting all this virtual pussy online." I think that sets a bad precedence. I think that we should have men lean towards suffering and lean towards hardship and discipline. And I think that we need propaganda out here to destroy this whole materialist agenda of materialism. I think we should stop leading with our pocketbooks, and I think that's bastardized us as a nation in marriages and relationships.
Sorry.
As a whole. Yeah, the term gold digger implies gold, right? Which is a materialism. And we're talking about the core motivation of a woman leaning towards this instead of a man digger, meaning like I want to find a real man, and regardless of what he has, this guy has character. We've long gone from a nation leaning
hold up, if I can interrupt you there for a minute, because women have made those claims now and saying, well, I don't want you for your money, I want you for who you are, or I marry a man for what he is. Or if a man is a douchebag, she leaves him, and you guys get upset if we like say, well, I don't want to be with him because he acts like this or does that. And you say, well, he's a protector and provider, you should just deal with it. So I'm already leading with that idea of you guys don't want us to worry about that part of it and how you treat us or how your character is or if your breast stinks, and you want to lead with your wallets and say protector and provider. So I'm just cutting to the chase and saying, all right, well then let the women only chase that, give you exactly what you're looking for. And hey, man, blowjobs are great when you're, you know, when you're being able to be a submissive little wife and knowing that he's got you.
You're talking about people becoming right. Partners. I think that's a bad representative for kids to follow. For sure.
Okay. All right. Great. That was actually really good. That was better than I thought it was going to be. I'm going to start with OG and then move on from there.
So I felt like I'm just gonna say I give it to Sarah, and the reason I give it to Sarah is I felt like Marte went in there talking about
Testing 1 2. Can you guys hear me better?
Yes.
We can hear you fine.
Did I miss
Marte
something?
talked about meritocracy, and I feel like Sarah actually argued for meritocracy better. You brought up a saying, Marte. I got one for you. Only women, children, and pets are loved unconditionally. Men have to provide value for their families. And if they're not able to do that, then they don't make good husbands and they shouldn't have wives.
We can do the absent gold.
Wait, hold on.
So,
okay.
I give it to Sarah for that.
These guys shouldn't be able to hear me right now, but you guys can hear me, right?
I can hear you just
in the
fine.
Wait, hold on.
I can't.
It says you're muted, but
Hold on, I'm
but
sorry.
You
Are
have
guys
to
can still hear me
remute
when I'm
yourself
muted?
when you come back from backstage.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Mute
I'm talking to the chat right now. Sorry, I'm trying
That's
to
all
fix
right.
the audio. My bad.
Yeah, no worries. Nobody's mad. All right, Grumple.
okay. Sarah said, opener, the summary was relationships were always transactional. That backs up your affirmative. Marte's, this is what I got out of it and kind of what I understood. Everything in a relationship is conditional, but it shouldn't be. That goes into the ought of men should marry gold diggers, that the should there. And I think that's a good, it should be unconditional. Okay. Neither one are backing anything up, but it's opening statements. We've got Marte. The biggest thing I got from him and the gist of it all, removing materialism increases loyalty and makes the relationship better. Slight loss because there wasn't any other, like, why does it make the relationship better? I mean, it makes sense that it does, but you didn't provide any, or I didn't hear anything about why. I think that's overall a points with just a slight could have been improved there. But then Sarah asked a lot of questions on the offensive, but it was a lot of questions, not making points. You gave Marte all the opportunity in the world to keep making his points, but not making much of your own until the very end. Like just that very right as we were all coming back up, it sounded like you were about to get into something that was going to be maybe put it all together. I'm not sure because you ran out of time. I got to give it to Marte on this.
And Wrath.
Grumble kind of hit on the point. It was back and forth. Marte stood at his grounds, kept pushing forward, and it felt like Tomato was just kind of taking a step back, kept asking questions, just couldn't get a solid foot on the ground. So it goes Marte.
Okay. Anybody want to comment? Emmett, you look like you want to comment.
I do have to say though, like to go against Tomato's point, like that's the reason we're in the situation we are already, is that women, they expect the whole fucking world, but they have no duties, no responsibilities. They want chivalry, but they don't want to give repercussions back. So that's just the way society sits already. So you're not even changing a thing.
That's what a gold digger does, though. They'll literally blow
Yeah,
jobs.
why would you want to marry
blow
one?
jobs and babies and whatever you want, as long as you're providing, I'll do anything. That's literally the whole concept. Look up the definition of. Maybe we should have started with
I
that.
could get that from a hooker.
No, I get that.
But you can't get babies
I
from a
don't
hooker.
want to fully.
The reason you pay a hooker is so she leaves, man.
That's true. I've heard that before. I'm like 99% sure that is true.
I don't think that's a wife. That's a high maintenance dependent who you're going to have to take care of when we talk about.
Do you just hold on? I don't want to get a panel debate in. I actually just wanted to. I occasionally ask for people's input. Emmett, do you have any input? Yeah.
Well, I was gonna say that I understand the idea from Tomato side is like, well, they're asking this kind of way, and if I was a pure materialist, and even if I'm not pure materialist, even if I'm a consequentialist, I would even agree with that. The problem is when it comes to the ideas of what a relationship is about, and when it comes to having problems, especially when it comes to kids. It's like, should you be able to just leave the father of your kids because he has a bad time or something happens to him, and usually we don't take into account what is the effect on the kids. So at that point, it becomes duty bound. It's the idea of the Christian way of looking at marriage. It's a duty. You have a duty to your wife. It may include provide. It may include protect, all of the different traditional things that we see, because they're the most likely. But the woman also has a duty to the husband, like not leaving, staying there, having kids. It's just duty bound.
Really quickly, you guys can hear me? There's no
I can hear you.
Okay, cool. I just wanted to say I didn't know that Sarah was such a far right winger, because it took so long, like 30 minutes to actually get a topic. I didn't know Sarah was such a far right wing individual.
Okay.
That we couldn't decide on this, but very interesting, Sarah. I would love to have those conversations with you.
Mm-hmm.
So just FYI on those topics.
Okay. So this is an interesting topic, because I could actually argue both sides, and I'm really the way you guys argue this is really interesting. Sarah, I think you were on the right track with your argument. I think that what you failed to do is point out that marriages based around money work. Arranged marriages work.
Mm-hmm.
Resources are the reason why women originally.
Well, I did say that in my opening statement, was that historically that's what we've always done.
Historically, right? Yeah, but you glossed over, and I think that was actually the main point. It didn't need to be glossed over, I think, to be honest, what you should have also hit. Look, if Jeff Bezos with his millions, can't keep a woman in love with him, how much are you willing to actually trust love? I probably would have come at it from that point of view. Marte, you missed a bunch of really key points. Just the romanticism of actual love, of the enduring love, of that sort of thing, I think would have helped your arguments out a lot. I honestly think the judges are fucking wrong on why they gave it to you, because you didn't make very solid points. I think Sarah made as many points as you did, and I think that you got this because people don't like Sarah, and that's okay.
That's okay.
Very clear.
I will humbly accept my loss and congratulations to Marte.
They both made okay arguments, but Marte is a better debater than what he put forth here, and I can't let him slip.
If I can say something, I just worked a 12-hour shift, so my brain is mush right now.
Look, I'm not blaming you. I'm just saying.
7:30 this morning. Fuck you.
Yeah,
I've been running around kids all day.
This isn't arguing back and forth. I honestly don't think that Marte's points. I think you want to. Maybe I'm wrong. I think that men want those points. We want to believe women love us for us. The reality is women love you because you provide the home, the hearth, the well-being, and she is supposed to provide something else.
Which is love and some kind of repercussion.
What we've done is we've skewed that. And
if I may, real quick.
Yeah, please do.
I need to leave. I have some songs to sing. I just get
Good night, Emmett.
I gotta go. Good night, Sarah. Good night.
But I think somebody.
Everyone have a great one.
All right.
Grid, I had a point about
I can think you're wrong, by the way. You can be right, and I can think you're wrong, and don't take it personally.
Arranged marriages, I think that's where arranged marriages still happen. Yes, very successful comparatively.
Yes, highest level of success of all marriages.
But where do they happen? I think part of that is that it's cultural.
Certainly, that's cultural. Yeah, absolutely.
All human
they're not like
relationships are
Western
transactional.
societies.
Like all human relationships are transactional. Friendships.
And I think OG was right. I think OG's statement of the only men are never loved unconditionally, ever.
Nope.
I think he's absolutely 100% right about that. And men lie to if you believe that you are going to be loved unconditionally, you are lying to yourself.
Setting yourself up for failure.
Yeah.
My wife, when we got married, she straight told me that the reason she married me was because I made her feel safe.
security,
and
material
and
wealth.
no matter what, she knew that because of the amount of confidence and amount of drive and amount of work I put in, all of those things, I made her feel like that everything was going to be okay.
Yeah, but grid, safe is not necessarily monetary, right?
Sure. Right. But I'm providing something, right? Yeah. I mean,
Right.
And gold diggers don't always go for money. They go for the big house. They go for all of this. So that's another point that Sarah should have made.
I do. I failed on that one. I should have put it in different wording, but yeah.
It's a great argument. It's a really great.
If you pull up the actual definition, and that's the part I should have done, was have you read off the definition, because it actually says it actually makes my point for me. It's not just for money, right? It's to get things that they need or want, and it with a trade, right? Like you are offering a trade. So when I think it was Emmett that said that, or no, I think it was who was the other judge? I think he might be in the bottom left corner, maybe. Yeah. I don't know who the other guy was. The other judge. Yeah. But he said that, women don't have accountability, responsibility, whatever. But that's the whole entailment of the definition of gold diggers, is that you are giving up, like you're giving back, right? There's a trade-off. So she has to, like, if you don't give me the blowjobs, the other bitch will, right? So she knows that, and she'll do any and everything for that. You want babies? How many babies? You want blowjobs? How many? Oh, Coochie, you want a sandwich? I'll make you sandwiches all day long. You know, if you are providing and protecting, you're doing that thing, I'm going to give you anything you need and want. Right. And that's why I made that claim.
And I think that's accurate. I mean, but again, it's a great debate to have. Marte made solid points. Sarah made solid points. I was a little concerned it was going to become kind of a shouting match, but it was great. Really appreciate it. Sarah, you're always welcome. Marte, congrats. But I've got to move on because I got to go to bed at some point tonight. Yep. Sarah, go to bed by yourself. And
good night. Thanks for having me up. This was fun.
Absolutely, Sarah. No problem at all.
Congratulations, Marte.
And Glenn Lawrence sends in men love idealistically, women love opportunistically. That is pretty much true. And we've got Half Hood Gaming, $5 for Jake versus JS. I've never sold myself so cheaply, but we'll do
Real
it.
Quick, who won that last exchange between Marte? I've been trying to fix this stuff.
Marte. Sarah's gone, and Marte's
won. Okay.
So
good. I'm just asking.
I would have called it. I would have actually called it a little closer than it, but that's okay.
Fair enough.
Like Sarah was going to wrap it, like if she had maybe another few minutes or like even a minute, maybe, but yeah, like she just.
Yeah, I mean, again, this is just my opinion, right?
So. Point out of them.
All right, so we got JS versus Jake. We got the two J's. That's a grill right down the street from my house, actually.
JS, don't you lose this one. We got to debate racism.
We got to debate racism.
He's gonna lose it. So just FYI.
Yeah, I know. I'm just hoping. Okay, I'm gonna be denied like you in a minute.
That was a dick move. I'm sorry, Mo. I'm sorry. I got to get to bed at some point tonight or this morning. All right, what are we debating, gentlemen? Oh wait, he told us.
He picked the topic?
No, he did not.
I don't know what we're gonna disagree on.
Didn't you guys already? Were you guys already had a kind of a debate going on or something?
No, not with me and JS. No.
I think you guys will agree too much.
Yeah, we're gonna.
Yeah, well, we can find something. Something I don't know, simple. Let's see here. JS. Oh, JS. You made some claim to me that racism doesn't. Well, actually, that's the guy that you want to debate. Actually, I won't take that topic.
No, I don't.
I know it's kind of a fun one.
Debate me on that, but
yeah, it's a fun one. So let's not do that one. Let's see here, bro. Fuck, we're both pretty far right. Let's go with.
I mean, you say you are, but are you really?
Are you really? Okay. Okay, you do believe that abortion should be wiped off completely? Okay.
Marte's jumping off. He's got school at 7 a.m. So say goodnight, Marte.
Night, Marte.
All right. So what do you guys want to debate? You want to debate pornography is all women benefit from pornography even if they don't do it? Do you want to debate that?
No.
All women benefit from pornography even though they don't do it?
Yeah, even if they don't engage in it.
I would disagree that they don't benefit from pornography if they don't participate.
You would say that they do not benefit if they do not participate?
Yeah, unless JS wants to take the other position.
I don't even know how I would devil's advocate that. I don't think anybody.
I don't even know either, to be honest.
All right.
This could be more of a neutral one, but okay.
All right. I don't know. You guys are real. I don't know why they decided that you guys should argue with each other, but
I don't know
that's what
either,
they
but-
wanted to see.
I can do devil's advocate on something. I don't expect to win. Or
Christian nationalism.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. To be honest, I can argue. I mean, I don't know if I can argue against it, but I'm fine with trying. I wouldn't consider.
Oh, you guys are both for Christian nationalism? You're both
I am,
Christian
but
nationalists?
bro, I
didn't think JS was. That was the thing.
I agree with it, but I don't know if I can. I've never debated
farther.
it.
I would want a Christian king.
You would want a Christian king?
I would want a theocracy where the church.
You would want a theocracy. But okay, we're going to stick that in the back pocket for a minute. But let's just say that by law, the government had to take a Christian view on all of their legislation, and it needed to align with Christian values.
Like it's a requirement?
Yes.
Yeah, that would be based.
That would be based.
It would be based. It would be based.
Right.
It would be based. I'll take.
I want you guys to have a good debate here.
Okay.
Guys who like asses and big butts, that's a gay psyop.
A gay psyop.
Okay, I disagree with that. I'll disagree with that.
Of course you do. You like big booty Latinas.
Hey, bro, our fucking women have big asses, so I can definitely argue with that. That's gonna be a fun one, to be honest.
All right. So what's somebody give me the exact prompt and then let me pull my timer up.
How would you word it?
What was your claim there? Was it liking big booties on women would be a gay psyop?
Preferring big booty
is a gay psyop.
Is it a gay psyop?
Yeah.
Okay.
Men shouldn't be attracted to big butts.
Okay.
Men should not be attracted to big. I gotta hear this debate. This
is a good one.
This one's for you, OG.
This is a good one. This is a good one.
Is Manar here still? I didn't know that he was still here. Anyway. All right, so let's so who's the affirmative?
I guess I'm the affirmative.
You're the affirmative that you are gay if you like big booty Latinas.
Not necessarily that you are gay, but you are inclined towards gayness.
You have gay tendencies. All right. You are a homosexual. Okay, I got
crazy,
you.
Dude. Okay.
All right. I gotta hear this. All right.
I do too.
Just whenever you're ready, you get 1 minute. Just start talking. We're good to go.
All right. So biologically, men should be attracted to birthing hips and supple breasts. The birthing hips is a sign that she can pass a baby through easily. The supple breast is because she can feed the baby. Big butts, large glutes is typically a masculine trait. Men lift heavy objects. That's why we have big glutes. When you see girls at the gym doing squatter thrusts with 350 pounds of weight and getting Brazilian butt lifts, this is a psyop that was brought to us through the hip hop community. And we know who runs the hip hop community. This is basically a ploy to depopulate the Gentiles by making guys more inclined to be gay, because guys have bigger butts. If you like a big butt on a woman, you probably like a big butt on a guy too.
All right, you had 15 seconds left.
Well, okay, hold on. It goes deeper than that too. It's also eyelash extensions on women. Men typically have longer eyelashes, but it's a big psyop to make guys more inclined to be gay.
I'm astounded. Okay, anytime you're ready, Jake.
Yeah, when you look at the situation when it comes to how women gain weight, women do have an hourglass figure. Totally agree with you that women have bigger hips. Now, when it comes to bigger hips, that comes to the equation of bigger butts. Women naturally do have bigger butts than men. I don't know what JS is talking about here. The reason why men actually are attracted to women with bigger hips, bigger butts, etc., is because they have more bearing on giving birth to children. This is why us, from a biological nature, are attracted to women with bigger butts and wider hips, the hourglass figure. JS saying that men have bigger butts is basically saying that JM is noticing other men's asses, and those asses have bigger asses than women on a natural scale, on a generality scale. Totally not true. My ass is nowhere near as big as Cardi B or any woman that you can fucking actually name, JS. So in reality, it's actually JS's argument that he's actually a homosexual of actually shooting out that aspect, bro.
That's time.
Not even close.
That's time. This is going to be astounding. By the way, have you guys ever heard of Sir Mix-a-Lot?
Isn't he a rapper?
I was gonna go to that in a second.
You're gonna go to that? All right. Anytime you guys are ready, you got 5 minutes.
I like how the one example you gave, Cardi B, is a hip hop person. It is rap. This is the media influence telling you have big butts. My anaconda don't want none of.
Yeah, but you're shooting it from the perspective of the mainstream media of saying that women naturally who have big butts are amplifying that. That doesn't actually mean it as a psyop that you're a homosexual. Men are naturally attracted to big butts, big boobs, because they actually have more of a birthright to actually give out more children if they have bigger glutes, bro.
No, wide hips do not
automatically
mean a bigger butt, like a bubble butt where it pokes out. That's glute strength.
I'm not talking about a bubble butt. I am saying that the bigger the butt, because like you said, when it's a wider ass is still okay. A woman with a wider ass, okay, you don't see men with wide asses, bro. Men that are in shape, etc. You do see women that gain weight when it comes to childbirth, right?
You think when Sir Mix-a-Lot said I like big butts, he was talking about wide butts, or he was talking about big ones that stick out?
Well, would you concede that somebody that has a wider butt is still bigger than a butt that's smaller? Like Hank Hill compared to Cardi B, or compared to a wider hips.
That's not, I'm talking about.
That's still big.
I'm talking about the Brazilian butt lifts that make it poke
I'm not
out.
talking about, I'm talking about natural asses. Women naturally have bigger butts than men.
A big butt is just means you're skipping leg day.
Well, let me ask you this.
And look at the girls who are doing.
I'm not talking about working out. I'm talking about like men that actually are naturally with the butts and women
that go to the gym and all they do is work their ass to get a big butt. That's weird.
The majority of people don't do that. So again, we're gonna look at the perspective of generalities.
That's all they do.
Say that again.
The majority of women that I see at the gym, that's all they do.
But you're looking at the majority of women in the gym, not the majority of women in generalities. The majority of women don't actually do that. Again, I'm asking you the question that
it's unnatural.
When it comes to women in general, they hold fat more so than men do. Would you agree with that? Women actually hold fat more so. Great. So when it comes to that, a lot of women actually have a natural fatness to go to their hips, their butts, etc. Because women, in generalities, actually have bigger butts than men. I don't know what the fuck you're looking at there. That's not even true. So I don't know where you're doing that. Sounds gay to me.
You know what I'm talking about.
I don't know. I don't know. But hold on, really quick. I am saying that God has actually blessed women with the fatter butts, the fatter downsides in order for birthing purposes. This is why men from a biological nature are actually attracted to women with bigger butts, so that they actually are more inclined to give birth to more children than women with smaller butts. This is why we're more attracted to that. Same thing with breasts.
Have you ever seen videos of like in the 60s in New York when people are walking around in the 60s in New York and all the guys are wearing suits and all the women are wearing dresses?
No.
Their asses are not sticking out. They're not wearing jeans that
Yeah, but what does that
their
matter?
ass.
You're making the claim that men have
saying-
bigger butts than women. That's
a
not
marketing
true.
ploy. They make pants that accentuate the woman's butt cheeks now.
But wouldn't you say
That's a
that?
gay op.
But wouldn't
That's a
you
gay
say that
psyop.
they're actually amplifying a woman's natural biological nature in order to make men lust for women from a straight point of view, not a homosexual? Let me ask you this: why? How is it that? Because your claim is because men like bigger butts on women, that men actually have the bigger butts. So
No,
therefore,
I'm
you're a
claiming that they
homosexual.
don't. No,
You
I'm
said that in your
claiming
opening
men-
statement.
Men
Why?
aren't naturally attracted to big butts. That's a psyop through the media and marketing.
It's not. It's actually a biological nature.
You can see a graph of men who are attracted to big butts and hip hop.
Why are
music.
men?
They
Why are
also
men
people
attracted to
like
hourglass figures?
birthing hips and supple breasts? It's biologic.
But wouldn't you say that birthing hips require
about-
to have a
it's about
bigger butt
choosing-
than women that don't have birthing hips?
It's about choosing a mate. If I
Let
want
me
a mate,
again.
wide
Let me.
hips are so that
Okay,
she can
great,
pass
great,
it
great.
through her
I'm going to ask
pelvis.
you a question. Women with an hourglass figure, do they have bigger butts than women that are just straight down the line with small butts, or like down the line on that? Who has bigger butts?
The skinny girl who's skin and bones is gonna have a smaller butt.
Okay, great. That's my point. So if men are attracted to women with the wider lens of things, right? Now I'm not talking about the bubble butt. I'm talking about the
That's
wider
what
lens.
I'm talking about, though. I'm just talking about the butt.
No, but
not
I'm talking about
hips
the
and
wider
thighs.
frame, JS. You admitted that men in that framework, that's still a bigger butt that men are attracted to. You agree that that's not a homosexual analysis. Now you want to bring up the media, which would say, hold on. Why do I feel like an echo?
Look at that. It's so big.
Oh, look at that big old mass on you. That is not an apple. That was gay. What?
Why is this like going down?
Yes, I love it.
It's a gay psyop that was brought to us through hip
Yeah.
hop, and they were told to do that and marketed by a certain.
I had to do that, guys. I had to.
Yeah, but you said that men have bigger butts than women. So
I had to do that.
Why,
All right.
why isn't
That's
Cardi
not natural
B
for a
singing
guy
about
to be
men's
attracted
big
to a big
butts?
butt.
Yeah, of course not.
They didn't need any of their time, right?
That was, yeah, that was nuts. All right.
That was a crazy debate. That's a weird.
That was nuts.
I loved it,
All right.
JS. By the way, I loved it, bro.
Yeah, let's go ahead. And
All right, I got to hear. Yeah, we'll start with OG. He's ready to go.
First off, JS, I have to. Why are you gay? All right, we should appreciate the female form. All right, a
That's
juicy
not the female
ass,
form.
a big titties. I agree with you on the whole who controls hip hop. I've read Culture of Critique. I agree with you, but look, bro, fine ass, firm ass, flat ass, fucking fat ass. I'm all for it. Big
That
titties,
wasn't my
big
argument, by the way.
Well, no,
Orthodox,
I give
just
it to
saying.
you. I give it to you anyway, Jake. Like, nah, you was on the side of the ass. I gotta be.
But dude, judge it correctly here, bro. I'm just saying. Like, yeah, of course I destroyed him, but like at the end of the day, man, you know,
like
he made an argument about how men have bigger asses
how
than
they're
women.
gay,
It's
right?
weird.
Hey,
It's
bro,
weird.
if
It's
you
crazy.
if you like the chunky dude you work with, that's on you. Go hit him up. It's the big 2026, bro. It's acceptable these days, but nah, that wasn't a good.
All right.
That wasn't a good go.
Okay. All right. Wrath.
Well, I'm gonna go the opposite of Orthodox. I don't care what she's got. If she got a big booty, or she gets the big boobs on, if she throws it back good enough for me, I'm game with it. So I'm on JS's side.
Okay. Tiebreaker. Grumple.
It's a woman.
Gay First, opener comparison. JS, men should be attracted to hips. Big butts are a psyop by the global elites and make guys gay. Jake said the opener was essentially bigger hips equals bigger butts. I think JS didn't make the point, and Jake totally blocked and shut him down because JS trying to separate butts from hips without anything backing that up. I mean, they're in the same region. I'm gonna need a little bit more, like a lot more than that, dude. And then that it's gay, that's a reach that I'm gonna really need something on that just wasn't there. Sorry. And then the whole thing continued to be that JS, the majority of women in your gym only do legs. I mean, okay, maybe that's true, but you continue to assert that butts are a psyop and women are artificially inflating butt sizes, but not you didn't break through past you're trying to separate butts and hips with no. I didn't get any like why or how or what is this, and then what makes it gay? You never. Outside of like the global elites wanting it to be and pushing it, then I mean Jake the whole time kept. I felt like he was just having to explain that hey, butts and hips are kind of anatomically related. So I think Jake totally shut you down, JS. Sorry, man. Should have added just a little bit of something on the why or how, other than like the global elites are pushing. Big butts is gay. That didn't really work.
I honestly wasn't listening to the debate.
I only had 5 minutes. I can't really get down into the.
Yeah,
I don't disagree with you on who's.
It's a crazy claim, bro. I'm not gonna lie. It's a crazy claim.
It was out there. I wanted you to bring some heat, but
that was
score one for the Bucks.
That was a little different. That was a little.
You can see it in eyelashes too. Men typically
big booty Latinas are staying in America, bro.
I don't know about all that. Maybe a slut release program, but I don't know about
a slut release program. Catch and release. That's pretty funny. All right. Well, that was fun, JS. Unfortunately, man, you gotta go.
That's fine. I kind of knew I might take it out.
You do.
Button up your shirt, would you?
Huh?
Yeah, you're shaming everybody with those muscles, man. What are you doing?
Yeah.
What, you can't see his butt? You don't know how big it is?
I mean, you guys like big butts, so
apparently, like big chest too, but I don't know, man. You're gonna have to ask him.
I was gonna say I like big titties and Asian girls. What's your point? I just like women.
By the way, earlier they made the claim that Marilyn was trying to like have sex with you or something like that, and I don't know what. I'm just saying.
One of those Asian chests.
Saying that was like a conversation earlier about it.
Yeah, Avarice had like receipts and evidence.
Yeah, receipts on that. So if you wanna,
can you blame her?
Yeah, can't blame her. He's an attractive guy.
Yeah.
Good looking guy, but it's not gonna save you from a debate against me, JS. Sorry. Sorry.
All right.
Somebody dropped.
It froze, dude.
I'm still here. Yeah, it was like.
Yeah, he just like something. Anyway, all right. Well, JS, man. Looks like you and Mo are going to have to wait on that debate a little longer. It's going to be Mo and Jake in our last debate. Glenn, I saw you pop in, man. What's up? How are you doing?
I'm good. I just want to say Jake won the debate unanimously just because you don't want to bang a bony butt girl from behind. It's not fun. It hurts, and it's not a good time.
Like stepping on a Lego.
It can be fun if you're a masochist.
Yeah, if you're weird.
How you doing, Glenn?
I think my camera's stuck. That's pleasant.
Yeah, you're frozen. I thought it was just on my end.
We embarrassed your camera into quitting. It's taking you.
Yeah, I think you did. All right. Well, we'll just
to debate anybody that wanted to take on that to go against the whole all women benefit from porn. Because I heard a lot of detractors, and I could quickly give Jake that ass whooping that he wants.
Well, I just eliminated two guys.
Grid. Grid. I'm actually gonna head out, man. It's late, but unless you had like a.
Well, I mean, that's fine by me because I'm sure Jake will like the hundo.
Yeah, I do like the hundo. Yeah, that's for sure.
So
please,
you know.
Yeah, well,
please. Make my job easier.
I feel like we're gonna spend like 20 minutes trying to find a topic
Don't
between
let him
us
get
because I
off
think we
easy.
align.
Don't let him get off easy. Come on, bring the
No, I'm gonna let him get off. I'm gonna let him get off.
Jake's like, leave already.
Because I gotta go to sleep too, bro. I gotta
Oh my
go to sleep
God.
too eventually.
Mo, your signal's dropping.
I'm saying we're gonna let him get off. Is the
Wait, hold on. Stop being gay, guys. Stop
no,
being
you're the
gay.
one that's being gay. I never said to let him
Oh,
get
no,
off.
Well, you're the one with the
I don't
perverted
know,
mind.
may-
I didn't even think of that.
Maybe JS was
All right.
right. Maybe JS was
I
right.
mean,
well-
Wait a minute.
Then your mic's a bit low, too.
I don't know. Like if we can find something maybe real quick, I'll like for sure.
You guys are really,
Nah,
you guys
just
are really
leave.
similar humans, so it's gonna be,
Just
it's gonna be a
leave.
little tough. But let's.
Yeah.
How about now, Grump?
I need to pay my light
Are we
bill
gonna be-
next month.
Can we
so.
go back to the big booty Latina well again? Are we?
Okay. How about this? Actually, I'll throw this out there and see if Jake. The left is logical.
I would
The
say
left
no,
is
they're
what?
not.
Okay, I'll take that debate.
The left is
Okay.
what?
Oh.
Is
I would say the
logical.
left is I would say the left is logical.
Let's fucking go.
Dude, just leave, bro. Make my job easier. Fine.
No, get him, Mo. Get him.
Gotta give you a. You know, look,
You have to
I'm
earn that
doped up
W,
on
Jake.
NyQuil. I'm
You're
like
already
you
gonna
know.
leave, and then you want to
I'm like the
do a debate.
lippied fawn
Just
in the
leave,
pride
bro.
to pick off. You know.
I'll talk to you later, bro. Like, come on, man. Just fucking go away.
Let's go. All right. Unfortunately, you won't be able to see my lovely countenance until my application reboots. But I got your minute. Who's affirmative? Who is the not?
I'm saying the left is logical.
Is logic? What I thought you said was logical, and I'm like, that's insane. But okay.
It feels
All right.
like you're doing a suicide debate right now.
Well, I guess we'll find out.
You're a logical guy, bro. Come on.
Yeah. Well, maybe I'm
Alright,
just giving you a free win. We'll see.
Maybe we just assume that he's logical.
Go easy on me, please.
All
I
right.
feel
He is a
like he
government employee.
has a trump card under his fucking belt here, and
I
I
know.
might not be prepared for it, but okay.
All right. So
It's my third debate of the night. Okay.
who's going first?
Well, I guess I'm the
Who's the-
affirmative, so I guess.
The affirmative. All right. So just start talking, and I'll start the clock.
Okay, so when I say the left is logical, they are. If we look at the definition of what logical is, you have to have a logical structure for an argument. So if the left says, A means B and A is true, therefore B, that is a logical argument. The problem is what many on the right say is the left's not logical. What they're really saying is the premise they're basing it on is not true. So you can have a logical argument and it still be untrue. And I think the right really needs to embrace this and stop just dismissing arguments. And the more we actually look at the logic of the left, it allows us to actually dissect it, all these crazy progressive batshit arguments. So that's my premise. Logic doesn't mean that the starting premise is true. So they have a logic. You can't deny this.
All right, that works for me. Let's Jake, whenever you're ready.
Okay, so his whole argument is that because you're logical, therefore you can't be. I mean, you can be truthful. So if I say logically, I'm logical. 2 + 2 = 4, and I say no, 2 + 2 = 5. Logically, you can make that happen if you actually go to the nitty-gritty of things. Therefore, it would still equal 4 somehow. I don't know, logically. Who knows? My question to Mo would be, is there any example that you can give me that they would make an example of being logical to where it would be a truthful statement or an untruthful statement? Because the vast majority of their claims that I would perceive as unlogical would be untrue. So I would need Mo to give me examples of logical claims that somehow are also not true or true, etc. So I need to go into details on that. With that being said, I'll end my opening statement.
You had 5 whole seconds left. So there you go.
So
that's all you needed? All right.
Yeah. Let's go.
All right. So now, guys, this is the last round. We want a nice, clean fight. No hair pulling, none of that stuff. Just
no, it's not clean for me. Let's do it. Sorry,
okay.
Mo.
All right, keep it clean. We've got 5 minutes on the clock. Just start talking when you're ready, and I'll start the clock.
Yeah.
Mo,
So
can you give
what? No, hold on. What you're doing here is you're conflating truth with logic. That's two separate things. You can have a logical claim that's based on a false premise. So, example, hate speech causes harm, so we should ban hate speech. What they're doing there is hold on, I'm getting to that. What they're doing here is they're pre-supping that the harm part, right? So you have to drill down to what the harm is. So whether that's true or not does not take away from it being a logical claim. You can have a logical claim structure in a debate and it not be based on a truth statement. Those are two separate things.
Two separate things. Can you define logic?
Logic would be something that you have a logical structure in order to, like, maybe premise 1, premise 2. But if you're going to go down a logical train of thought, if premise 1 is untrue, that does not take away from the fact that there is
but
a
I'm not
logic
asking
there.
that again. So again, can you define logic, specifically what we're talking about? Logic. What does that mean?
Logic would be a framework that you use in order to structure an argument. It would be something like a syllogism.
So you're talking about
like a
purely on
syllogism?
argumentives, right? You're talking about purely on argumentives?
Logic, yeah. You use logic to make arguments, yeah.
Is it possible for somebody to have a feeling about something that can incorporate some type of logic in order to their feeling debate, like debate structure?
Once again, you're conflating a truth claim with a logical statement.
No, truth can't. No. You said that you can separate those things. Not talking about the truth claim. If somebody has a feeling that the sky is green and they make a logical argument that the sky is green, is that still possible?
That statement is a logical premise that they're putting forth.
Okay, so
hold on.
Okay,
that doesn't that doesn't take away from the fact that doesn't take away from the fact that the sky is not that color. That would be the truth claim of that argument.
I'm not asking that. I'm saying that if you feel that the sky is green and you make a logical argument on that, like you feel on that, right? And
They have a logic.
Fucking debates.
What is that called? They have a logic.
But hold on.
The logic is flawed and doesn't make sense, but they still have a logic.
Okay, no. Okay, great. So then everything could be a logic. So therefore, feelings can be a logic, correct? Feelings can be a logic, correct?
No, you can't have feelings.
Yes,
being a logic,
they can,
no.
because I have the feeling.
No, the feelings would be justifying.
So
would be a starting premise.
So
No. The feelings. Hold on. The feelings would be a justification to start the logic.
Then what's the difference
that would
between a
go
feeling
into my
argument?
point that their starting premise is not true.
No, you can have a starting premise that is true and still make it a logical argument, right? We're not,
and then that would be a true.
About that. I'm saying to you, can you make a feeling argument but still it being logical? You said no earlier, right? You did.
I'm saying if you base it on feelings, that's not empirical, and so you can't really trust that. That's just like that becomes subjective.
Okay, so great. So then anything that has to do with your feelings, therefore, it's not logical. I would argue that when it comes to the left, when they feel like Donald Trump is a Hitler, when they feel like illegal immigrants,
and that would be untrue, correct?
Hold on.
That would be untrue, correct?
Hold on. Yeah, that would be untrue. So give me an argument.
That goes into my argument.
Hold on. No, give me an argument. No, it doesn't, because it has feeling.
Yeah, it does. Because I'm separating truth statements from having a logical train of thought.
No. I'm saying that when you add in the feelings, which the left does this when it comes to Donald Trump being a Hitler, okay? They feel like he's Hitler, okay? You're saying
actually, you could even you're making the mistake that I was pointing out. If you actually drill down to their logic on this, they'll start saying things like, "Well, he's a fascist."
What's their argument?
I don't have to sit here and justify their argument. I'm saying that they base it on things that are not true. They'll state all kind of things. He's a fascist. He's an authoritarian.
No, that's not answering my question. What's their actual argument that Trump is Hitler?
I'm not going to make an argument for a leftist. They're fucking not.
Well, dude,
they're
you
fucking
just made the claim
crazy.
that they're logical. Give me the logical.
I said they have a logic. They have a logic. Do they have a logic? If they make a statement that is a premise 1, premise 2, is that a logical argument? Is that a logical argument?
They're not doing that.
They're not doing that.
They're doing it off of feeling that Donald Trump is Hitler.
But they have a logical argument for what they believe.
Give me a logical argument of why Trump is Hitler then. Of what they're saying.
I don't have to give you anything. You're the straw man.
You don't know it.
That's
you
not
don't
my
actually
purpose.
have it. You don't.
You're asking me to defend something that I think is batshit crazy.
No,
I'm saying that
that
from
you
a
made the
structure
claim that the
standpoint,
left-
they have
the
a logic,
leftists-
and the more we accept that and actually drill down to it, we will be more
It's not
effective
my
at
claim.
dissecting it
Again,
and
can you
winning.
answer my question?
All
You made the
right,
claim that
guys,
the
that's
left is actually
time.
logical.
That
What's
is
the
time.
logical
That was
claim about them being Hitler.
that was spirited. I like that. I like
good
that.
job.
That
Good
was
job, Jake. I enjoyed
great.
that.
That was very spirited. That was wonderful.
That's actually the first
good,
time that I
Mo.
argued that, so that was good. Yeah. I like
Yeah.
it.
It was actually really
Appreciate
good,
it.
guys.
Yeah.
Appreciate it, man.
All right, so let's hear it, judges. I'm going to cam
He's
down
my
1 second.
toughest debate so far, easily. Mo's the toughest
I
debate.
gotta give it to Mo because here's the thing: if you constantly misunderestimate your enemies, you're gonna lose every time. They do have a logic and cunning about themselves to the point they will justify anything, and they're in it to win it. So I gotta give it to Mo for that, pointing that out.
Yeah.
All right.
As well, because I know Grumpy always got the best reviews anyway. So, I gotta give it to Mo, but it's only by a hair. The defining factor was Jake. Right at the end, you started backspinning. I think he got you on your heels. Then you just kept saying you were trying to look at it like an excuse from the other side.
Not at all. I was trying to prove his claim, bro.
But all
never
I think
answered
all
it.
Mo would have had to say back to you is, can you get 4 from 2 plus 2 and 3 plus 1? So there's
Yeah,
two
that's
ways
logically
to get to that
inconsistent. But if I feel like those are the claims, then why is that
But when
illogical?
I think it was when you were spinning back, you just kept going back on this whole Trump.
Yeah, because that's the left's perspective. He said the left is logical, and I gave a leftist argument
But that's
that
not the
is
only leftist
illogical, and he couldn't actually claim on that. So that's my
I think
point of
that's
view.
that's just where you lost me. That was
Okay,
it
fair
was
enough,
just
man.
because I
Fair
feel
enough.
like it was like there's a lot.
I
more
just
to
gave
left.
him an example. He couldn't actually prove it. So
You did a fucking awesome job, though. You did better than
yeah. I think I
Like-
destroyed Mo, but you guys, sorry, L's on
like,
both
how
of
does
y'all.
somebody come up with
L's
something
on
like
both
that?
of y'all, man.
I don't think you destroyed him.
He
but
represented
I do
it
think
well.
You did. I do think you did give it your best shot. I think it was a good shot. It was much like the Pretty shot.
Strange
it was a
topic.
good shoot. You
No, I
gave
destroyed
your
Flow
best.
State easily destroyed Flow State. Now Mo, I am talking shit. I didn't actually destroy you. That was a curveball.
No, I
I'm
get
not
it.
gonna
I get
lie.
it, man.
I've never
Of course.
actually debated that, so that was a curveball, and I appreciate that. Flow State, I definitely killed, but I'm just talking shit. But that was a curveball, so I'll concede.
No, I get it, man. No worries.
I lost it on a hair on the two judges, so get you there.
I don't think you were prepared for where he was bringing it from.
It was a different direction, and I had to adjust to that. So that's why I asked him his definition of logic, which he never actually gave a specific definition that I can work on. In my opinion, I'll look
Yeah,
back
that
on it.
was a curveball. I had to resort to like syllogisms, like that would be a logical frame of structuring, which is basically what my argument is based on. And I will say it was a bit, that's the first time I've ever debated this subject.
Yeah.
But it was a bit sneaky, so I'll give you that.
Fair enough, man. You fucking
how do
sneaked
you
me
take
out,
that
bro,
off?
and I'm the dishonest guy. That's what the left tells me, but yeah.
I think it was good. It was a different direct. Mo, when I heard the prompt, I thought Mo's going to make this about the logic and not about the information that's being presented, and it's exactly what he did.
Mm-hmm.
And when you agreed to it, I was like, I don't think he knows what Mo's doing here. And so it was great. It's kind of interesting to watch.
Fair enough. You robbed me of $100, Mo. Fuck you.
Yeah.
Judges are still going.
Yeah, that's true. I know some of you guys need to get out of here. I was actually going to raid Rob Noor, but he raided me first. So
Beat you to it.
Yeah, he got me, bro. He got me.
You left Grumple's synopsis out, dude. You left Grumple's synopsis.
Yeah, I sat through.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'd like to hear. What
Yeah, I want to hear that. Yeah.
All right. Again, break it down. The different phases. So openers, both solid. Mo starting out the affirmative. What I got, the premise, the foundation is the disagreement, but the logic is sound on top of it, on top of a platform that's underneath it, which is what you're saying that the right disagrees with the left in general, or anybody. And then Jake, that a premise or argument built upon what I got out of it. You didn't say this exactly, but this is what it sounded like you were saying. Let me know if it wasn't. A premise or argument built upon a false are inherently false. Is that the gist? That's what I got.
Inherently, that would be false.
Yeah. So if 1 equals 1, but that 1 is actually a 0, then that 0 does not equal 1. That's what I in the formal logic sense. That's what I got out of it.
That's kind
Which
of
those
the
are
way
both solid. Like, hey, justify it, because the proof, the burden is on the affirmative. So there's a. This is going to be good. The biggest thing I got was, are they logical? And the when Jake said that, which is the premise is the agreed or disagreed statement is the left is logical. Are they logical? Meaning the left is what Jake said, and Mo said they have a logic. Didn't answer are they logical, and then also not able to define logic. I caught him on that one.
Yep.
You said you defined logic on arguments, which I don't think you ever gave a definition without using the word, which I think you were trying to separate out into two things, then got into your syllogisms, I think. And I don't think there was destruction, Jake, but I gave it to you because the affirmative has to
Best
reach
judge on here actually
through,
got me.
The affirmative has to reach through the negative, and I just don't think he did that. I mean, you both it was good on both sides.
That's fair.
I think you just didn't get across the line.
Yeah,
They're
this is
both
why I
very good,
really pressured him on the definitions, and I couldn't get an actual definition in order to argue off of what he means by logic. This is why we were kind of like going back and forth 5 minutes. This is why I pressured him on that. But it was difficult, to kind of do that. But Grumple, thank you so much on that, man. I think you cleared that up pretty well.
Yeah, unfortunately,
You
the other
did
judges
good,
didn't agree
Haas.
with me.
You did good, Haas, but you did good, Haas, but he got you.
He did not. He did not. I'm
beat
biased
Flo,
though.
You beat
I
Flo,
don't know.
but
I'm
he
biased.
beat Flo,
Coming out of nowhere, you did well.
Yeah, that's true. I
But
did
at the
go
same
over.
time, how do you dispute that they're not in their own mind logical?
That's a good question.
I mean, you can think that you're logical and not be logical.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's based on a false
each
premise.
side,
Is what it
they're-
reaches down
on
to.
their side, they're logical. On your side,
That's
they're
called being a woman, I think.
That's called coke.
not. So that's where
Yeah,
I
but that's why I
kinda
asked for the
took your
definition of
argument.
logic, which you didn't
Never
provide, so I couldn't actually break that down.
Never
And
underestimate.
in my mind, it just goes down to 2 + 2 is 4, but also so is 3 + 1.
Yeah, but what if you feel like 3 + 1 is 4? Or what do you feel if like 5 + 2 is 4?
But
or
there's no truth behind
69 + 69 is 4. That's why I asked what the definition of if a feeling, can you still feel something and still be logical? He said no, which is why I would make the claim that the left are feeling based. And he said, well, that's not the case. Then therefore, my argument is they base their shit off feelings. He's saying they're still logical. So that's the contradiction that I was trying to get him in. And he actually agreed on that. I don't know why Ortho and you actually didn't catch that, man. You guys fucked up. I gotta say, you guys fucked me out of $100. You guys fucked me out of $100. Ortho, you owe me $100 now.
I don't know shit.
You owe me $100 now, Otho.
You automatically.
Wow, you guys are spicy for this late at
I'm
night.
here to fight with the judges. I got to fight with the judges now.
Yeah. Well, I know that a couple of you guys were saying you needed to jump off and head to bed. I know Grumple has church in the morning. So if any of you guys need to jump off, that's totally cool.
Mo versus Jocelyn. Let's go.
I'm gonna head out.
I'm good to
Appreciate you
stay.
having me up,
Menard
Grid.
is-
Jake, it was a pleasure.
Mo, hit me up, bro. We should debate again, man. I need to destroy.
Yeah,
you.
we should debate it again, or if you need backup on a debate, let me know, man. I'm
Yeah,
down.
actually, that would be better because you seem like a smart. Again, you're the best debater that I've faced so far here, bro. So
I appreciate that. I'm humbled by the praise. I really
Yeah, I'll
appreciate
give
it.
you that
Thank you. All right, guys, take care. Love you. God bless. See you later.
bless, man.
See you, man. He was all hyped up on. He was all hyped up on cold cough syrup too. So,
I honestly think I voted for him just because he just threw me off that topic. I was like, how the fuck is he going to do it?
That was yeah, it's weird.
Do it right, so
yeah.
I mean, it was a good. Honestly, it was a good approach. I mean, and he, I mean, this time at night, I mean, it's the way to go because you can absolutely just kind of push people off, right? Off their game because it's what happens.
He didn't. He could have bulldozed it, I think, but he just didn't quite. If he was maybe a little bit more aggressive and talked over you enough, Jake, he probably could have got it to where you couldn't deflect. But you pushed back on, I think correctly on everything. I mean, all the pieces that I saw anyway.
I do think that if you're what you got, I mean, Jake, what you probably should have pushed Mo on was that, okay, we call this logic, but it's not actual logic, right? Like they believe that they have a logical thought process.
Well,
but
I made the argument that it's feeling based. That's why I asked them.
Logic is a series of steps, right? And they work it out in a series of steps to get to their points. And underestimating them and their stupidity is a very dangerous thing. And I like that Mo touched in on that. You gotta meet people where they are, and you gotta see them for what they are. You can't underestimate them.
Bro, I underestimate the left all the time, and I still destroy them. I'm sorry, but that's my logic here, and it hasn't backfired yet. The left are retarded, bro.
That would be illogical, my friend. To underestimate.
I gotta be honest. Grumple's been one of the better. Grumple's a good judge. I gotta be honest with that. He's solid, and really Wrath is too. OG has been hilarious all night, which makes him a good judge as well. The judges were great tonight. The judges were probably the third best part of the program.
And I was making sandwiches all night, so I think I did the best job out of all of you guys.
Who's talking? What?
That's Josie.
Oh, Josie. Okay.
Thank you. If you need another comedic relief judge, let me know. I appreciate
it. No, dude, your takes were pretty solid, man.
They were actually. I agree.
I was handicapped and inebriated for most of it, to be honest.
That's all right. Original vintage. If you want to come up, you can come up. So just for, I'm not going to be on much longer though. I'm just going to warn everybody
real quick, but yeah.
Thanks again.